You want to stroke him? That's what I be doing. No, I just y'all said
And surrender to the pain. It's hammer, go hammer, it's hammer, dirty hammer. And the rest is on its way to justice.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Take it to the stars. How many people you know can take it this far?
All right, so we are on. It had
already.
to get on. Yes, we are on, and it is already. It is one of those. Before we gonna start this time off with a prayer, Lord, please don't let her get on my nerves today.
That's the prayer.
That's the prayer.
Start the show, man. Start over.
Happy Wednesday. Wednesdays are Wednesdaying. Today we are talking about music runs, seasons in music where
Continuing to talk about music.
continue to talk about music runs. You know what we're doing.
Just saying.
And we're talking about seasons when certain regions had a run.
Silk there, Fiend there, Mama there, P there.
Today's run is Atlanta music. And we have a special guest with us.
Very special. Metro legend, world-renowned legend, the homie, inner city god, District 1 product, MC, pioneer, futuristic, ingenuity, a little before his time. The grinder, the one that came and left on 100, came back on 2000. My dog, TD the Don.
And what he don't ever give me no damn intro like that. He be like, this my sister.
Hey, I watched Nori last night. I'm like, it got to be real, but it got to be spontaneous.
It's like that one where what's the Steve Harvey talking about? Let me tell you about the Alpha and the Omega, the King of all kings. Damn.
I'm sitting here looking for the cue card. Like, what the hell?
Well,
That's right, Hurt.
He cashed out me pretty good. So
Clearly, I don't pay enough.
what's up, Don?
It's real Metro certified.
Metro certified for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Heard when you came in, you had one of those forever I love Atlanta moments.
Oh yeah.
Talking about how Atlanta was. One of the first questions I'll start with, and I'll let it go around the room.
Forgot about that one.
How was it when you first fell in love with ATL's music? When ATL sparked your, like it went from Jay-Z to the West Coast, but when Atlanta hit you, when did you fall in love with that ATL trap, that ATL Dungeon family music?
All the players came from miles around. That was over.
Like, really, man. Like I've been on that ATL music since a real jet, like the old school ATL, like the booty shaking, the bounce music.
Ah, the super bass.
Yeah, I was there. The
Ghost
super
Town
bass,
DJs.
I was that type of ATL. Yeah, so I fell in love early. Yeah,
See,
they
'cause
was getting it in.
Chris Cross and the Brat was before that, right?
Yeah, it was
But I
before
wasn't
that.
in love with ATL music by then.
But no,
No, don't get it twisted. I love the Brat, but where I fell in love with ATL music is when Outkast dropped.
I could see that because but I was saying, but it was so many people that was there, but it wasn't on to go mainstream.
that's what I mean.
That's what the dog was talking about, like the underground before the underground, because it was the underground first.
The
Atlanta.
Chris Cross boys.
Yeah. JD don't get enough credit either.
Thank
JD
you.
don't get
Yeah.
enough credit.
Thank you.
For real. Like JD paid the way.
Yeah,
For
Everybody in
filming,
Atlanta.
like,
Atlanta came because of JD.
Nah, JD paid the way.
I just
Yeah,
know the way
yeah.
of putting it.
Yeah.
So hey, let me ask you another question. Off record, but still on. If they would have had that verse between him and Puff, don't think of Puff of all that's come out the closet, but the music that he provided. Who you think would have really?
JD
JD took that.
JD.
Are we talking about
Like,
they
yeah,
personal songs or something he
no,
No, I'm
produced?
talking about like what they're
Did
part
he
of.
got
What he
some-
produced?
Did he got some work?
Told y'all
man.
niggas it was JD.
Hashtag no diddy.
JD is JD is a monster.
I said it was
JD's a
JD.
monster.
JD got Usher and Mariah Carey under his belt, bro. Like them
Right.
two artists right there.
Yeah, like
That's
hey,
32
JD
Grammys
is
or
a
something. You know what I'm saying? Just between
Yeah.
them two.
Yeah.
He introduced us to Chris Cross. People didn't know he introduced him to it. He's responsible for Chris Cross. We all know about the Brat. Like the boy just had artists.
Mr. Black
Mr. Black from Burnswood.
See what I'm saying?
Product. You know
I
what
told him last time
Yeah.
we were here, Mr. Black from Burnswood. He was doing a
JD
lot of writing
always
for
knew where
JD.
the flavor was. Black was doing a lot of writing for them boys back then.
Right,
Listen.
right.
Yeah, JD would have won that verse.
And let me give a little bit of for those who don't know background on my dog. My dog was sitting here. He's a little ahead of the time as an independent artist here in Columbia, South Carolina, the Metro. And he ventured out and he went a lot of other places. But one place he always did come back and talk about, I mean, we was having conversations back then, was Atlanta. And this conversation, I feel as if though it fits him a bit more because he was not only in the industry here, he was in the industry there trying to break the records from here. And he saw a lot of things up close. So his insight, I think, is a little bit more foretelling than what we can provide. But to sit here and say that he was motivated by what he was doing to take it to Atlanta, he was saying, bro, it was something different. Everybody was really on. And that's how that whole Atlanta thing merged. So you were in the forefront when you were seeing everything. Like we remember seeing Benz and Beamers, and then they doing the Bankhead Bounce. Like that was that time when you was going down there really trying to get your sound out.
And they a lot of influence came from all over the South, but the A influence was different. You know what I'm saying? Even in my music, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, it was still South Carolina, but you know, the A that was our Hollywood. And it still is to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's Black Hollywood.
Right.
And they really doing it down there. Like, black folk really getting it.
Right.
So, man, if you can't go down, if you can't be motivated by that down there, you see a bunch of folk that look just like you, when they really, really getting it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It ain't like here. You know, you got a handful of people doing their thing.
Yeah.
But everybody doing their thing down there.
Everybody.
It used to be different. I didn't think about when you talked about the super bass time. So back when Ghost Town DJs and JD and them were doing that, check it out, So Def, and the music was real hype, and he was in that. We were hanging out with my aunt. I was a kid, but we would be at the lake out there in Fort Jackson. Was it Twin Lakes? Western Lake? One of them lakes. But they used to go out there, and I'm talking cars, big BM cars, Western Lake. And I mean, they would line up. You'd have grills, kids playing, and music blasting. That's when we fell in love with that super bass So Def album. It was a party. It was a party.
So Def though.
The mixtapes had everybody had afros that were drawing.
It all comes back.
Remember
to
that? The mixtapes had the
shouts out to everybody
afros
watching
and
today.
The drawings and all that. It was just crazy, but that emergence. So let's just start off with JD, okay, and how he came in.
A living legend.
He came in with Crisscross,
Right.
Then we could say he came in with the Brat, Bow Wow. We forget about Bow Wow.
Yeah.
And we already say the influence he got on Mariah Carey.
But he was already by the time he brought in
Escape, Jagged Edge.
By the time he got to Bow Wow, he was already like Bow Wow is a fun project that's happened to blow up for him.
No, I'm trying to get us a timeline here. So what I'm missing or what y'all missing, we can throw in together, right?
Okay.
But that like TD saying, he's so underrated because at the same time he let us see what urban Atlanta was.
Right.
Atlanta was as urban as it get. Like you said, like when we got the airport,
right?
And Big Gift said they got the world thinking my city is the big league for '96.
Mm-hmm.
Good and Mo, Outkast. What song was that? You need to get up, get out, and get something.
Get up, get out, and get something.
When it was there then. So that's why Andre, because it was already their world. So when Andre came, like y'all just don't know. The South got something to say.
Yeah.
And when they came in, they kicked that door down.
He kicked it down.
That's what I'm saying.
Family.
So we got like Rico Wade doesn't give it his problem.
Yeah, facts.
Rico Wade was Future before Future on steroids.
And that's why Future is Future today. That man sat around in the Dungeon family in them sessions, watching that greatness all day.
Right.
That's why that ain't by accident where that man at. Yeah,
right.
He sat around and
not
studied
at all,
that.
Bro. The Dungeon family. You watch that documentary?
The Dungeon family documentary is
Organized
mind blowing.
Yeah, if you can check out Organized Noise documentary
on Netflix.
Sleepy Brown.
Yes.
Brown, yeah. It's cool.
Sleepy said he was the problem. He said, "Man, I was a damn rock star. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was the problem."
Then we got TLC.
I mean, you got to skate.
Babyface and L.A. Reid moves down, and the industry is
they bought the money.
Industry.
They bought the money. See, JD was doing what he do, but L.A. and Babyface, they bought the money.
Right.
They bought the money. They bought the plugs. Like, we got the plug to the whole. Yeah.
Right.
It's a pipeline. They understood. It's a pipeline.
I asked you when we first got started about something. Atlanta nightlife. When Atlanta's music took off, after the South got something to say, I mean, I'm talking about when everybody was trying to get down to 112, when everything was booming.
Unmatched.
What was it like?
Man, listen, it wasn't nothing in the country like it. Like, man, nothing in the party, man, it's a party. It's a real party.
Word.
all night. Like we like to party in this man,
Right.
all night. And I'm talking about real jumping. And you in the club with the stars. They in here too.
Right.
Yeah, you really just like that.
Right. It's got to be a match. Cause I think like
unmatched.
but for them to be out there like that, you could tell it's homegrown. They
Yeah.
pretty much know each other.
Oh, listen, it was a regular night at 112 one night. 8 Ball and MJG in the club. Baby from Cash Money in the club. Nelly, Jermaine Dupri, Jazzy Faye. It's just, they just out there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were celebrities to these people. Like
That's a good idea.
Give me a top
That's a
four
good
producers
idea.
since we're at that. And you named Jazzy Faye. Forgot about Faye.
Oh man, yeah.
Give me your top
Oh.
5. No, give me your top 5 producers in Atlanta history.
Atlanta.
Yours, not what
I'm
the
gonna
world.
definitely say Zay. I'm gonna say Zay. Zaytoven.
Zaytoven is major.
Producers. No, see that boy. I gotta say Metro. Too.
Metro Boomin.
Who else? Organized Noise for sure. They that's
That's
they
it right there.
they created a different sound. Who is Atlanta producers.
Metro Boomin, you said Zaytoven.
JD, I gotta
JD.
go JD. I gotta go JD. His track record too stupid. Who else?
Wasn't Jazzy Faye?
Jazzy, but is Jazzy
You got
from Atlanta?
Jazzy, you got Future
Jazzy
still
for
out
sure.
there. You got
Jazzy for sure.
Future still out there.
Yeah. But see, Future ain't no producer.
Yeah, you say producers.
Yeah.
It is say producers.
He does produce some tracks though. He raps on his tracks too.
No, he don't make the beat though. When you
Like
say
Kanye.
producers, you thinking about
You talking about
The
who
beat.
sampled the things and put the beat together before you put your bars on it. That's
How do y'all
JD,
feel
that's-
that Atlanta's
Jermaine.
sound influenced the industry?
It took over. It changed how everybody raps.
It was a culture. When you got people bankhead bouncing and saying throwing them
I'm
bowls
trying to tell you, like it
and
changed
shouting.
everything.
and
they
like
shake
yeah,
the lingo, they shake everything. Like it just took over because it was so powerful and so popular. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because it was so many black people. If you went to Atlanta, man, Atlanta is black.
It
Like,
opened a
yeah,
lot of
Atlanta-
eyes.
Atlanta's
real black.
right.
It opened a lot of eyes too, though.
It
But
did.
it's
'Cause they-
real rich. black
Everybody
people
thought
out
the
here.
best rappers came from New York, and if not, they came from Cali. Atlanta, the rappers came out of there, show people like, nah, we can spit down here too.
Right.
Like y'all been sleeping on us because y'all ain't playing us in your clubs. Let me show you something real quick. And then that's how we got 3,000.
And if you
That's
look
how
at
we
it,
got Big Boy. Like,
Yeah.
that's how we got some of the best people that we consider some of the best lyricists now, straight out of Atlanta, because they changed it.
Right.
They showed everybody we can do is just as good, if not better than y'all. And to this day, Andre 3000 is my top 5. I don't care if he's playing the flute or not.
No, I
Man,
got you,
Three
man.
Stacks. Hey, Three Stacks needs to be in everybody's top 5, man. Three Stacks.
Three
is
Stacks
I'm just-
different though.
he-
Three Stacks is different.
He's
bro.
completely
I'm talking
different,
about
bro.
from day one.
Yeah, from day one.
3 Stacks was different.
He's
from
been
day one.
different.
He stood on his difference, but his flow is outrageous.
He can change it too,
He
though.
can change
How
it.
much he changed.
He can
could
change his
deny
flow on
that
any
flow.
song that he got to
In his
fit.
song, what he said, I don't even like rapping fast.
To hear
Right.
him go from not Mamacita, what was it? Now who else want to
Mamacita's one of them.
And then to watch him get on Green Light with John Legend, and then he got over there and he went out there and did, because when 3000 came on, he changed the sound of your song to make your
Oh, yeah,
song
for
more
sure.
popular than it was.
To make it for
His,
you. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't a hood nigga, but a nigga from the hood. Wait, start again. Say it again.
He gonna kill regardless on 16 ain't
Every
enough.
time.
On Sorry. My thing is, he gonna kill.
I do,
And he's
I
not
do,
gonna
I
give you a
do, I
video.
do,
Man, I didn't know what
do.
And he's
Lapidated
not
Wood
gonna give you
was until he said it.
Huh?
I didn't know what Lapidated Wood was when he did on it's not called Sky
I
High.
still don't know what Levidated
What's
was.
the name of that?
School me.
We're waiting for the definition.
school me.
Lapidated wood is that prehistoric wood that you see if you go to a museum, you see a prehistoric animal, that rusted old type of wood. It's lapidated wood.
Oh.
So what? How you used it? I remember that.
Behold a lady.
No, Sky High. The name of the song ain't called Sky High though. What
Black
a
Ice.
Black Ice.
Yeah.
You come on there and say it.
Got you.
Yellows and greens and blacks and blues beneath the lapidated wood.
Okay, beneath the Lapidated Wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andre
exactly
is
what
the
he said.
only one could
Exactly.
say something that don't make sense and make it a classic line. So if we ever whoop de whoop, I want all that bleep de bleep.
Hey,
Listen, I know
Stacks
exactly
is
what
different,
that
bro.
meant.
Like, yeah, he-
Stacks is different. Stacks
Yes,
Stacks.
but he predicted the future too though. Because the way these young girls is rapping coming up now, he cut a song. We're going to go to the museum and see what that lady looked like,
Yeah,
and we headed towards that.
bro, like those, they're gonna tell you that's corny.
I don't give a damn what they say. It's
I
the
know,
truth.
Prototype was not corny.
No, it was Love Below.
Yeah.
The whole Love Below album was something different. Like
The boys
It
went diamond
crazy.
for a reason.
It went crazy.
That's
The
the
boys
boy
went
showing you
diamond for a
Crazy, he
reason.
didn't want to make music no more.
He's showing you.
He
He,
said, I'm done.
he was showing you the difference between the rapper and the artist.
Yes.
Right.
He
Absolutely.
really differentiated the two. Like you clearly left and saying, "Okay, I see."
But you can't leave out Little Big Brother. Listen, Big Boy, even though Andre's style was so eclectic,
Listen.
Big Daddy Fat Sex is
Underrated.
nothing to play
Very,
with.
Very, very.
Big
underrated.
His
Big
only
Boy's top
problem
five
is
underrated.
his
Yeah,
only problem
he's
is
top five underrated for sure.
his partner's under 3,000.
That's the only
That's
problem.
That's his only problem.
That's the
That's
only
the
Because
problem.
if he wasn't with Andre, people would understand how great he is.
Yeah.
Right. I feel the same way about Styles. I feel the same way
Yeah.
about AZ.
Exactly.
You just sit
Right.
beside
You-
Jada
you-
Kiss and
And you
nah.
sit behind. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
That's facts, bro. Yeah.
honestly, like, but three, like Big Boy, he's top 5 underrated
Yes, he
artist
is.
ever.
Yes, he is.
Like clearly,
Daddy Facts has to get to you.
that affects that's nice, bro. And listen, like
BIGBOI.
It's the same
If you- I
motherfucker
mean,
that
just-
put
I
knuckles
mean,
to
like,
your
the-
eye.
the whole thing is, I think they came up
Total
by
chaos.
being them, like by being them, like the difference between the two. Like we understand what Outkast did, but I think the person who had the most influence to bring the world that insight of what the hip hop was, I think that honestly goes to Tip.
You go to T.
I think I'm not saying like you
You know how
wasn't
many
paying
times
attention
Tip
to rap.
came to Columbia and got
No,
ignored?
we paid.
I
Tip.
saw him.
We put him
I
on.
saw
Yeah,
him.
me
put
and
him
the
on.
dogs outside
I
talking.
saw him.
Yeah, Carolina
We
him
put
on.
we
Him
put
and Jeezy.
Tip on so many times.
Right.
Like Jeezy, Trick, Plies,
2 Chainz.
Tip, 2
He
Chainz.
was here a couple times.
Yo, they know exactly what's going on in Columbia.
TD, you and your sister might remember this one. You remember when he came down and performed at a step show and nobody knew who he was? He was at the township.
Yeah.
Tip was out here. Tip was out here early.
He was down here a lot.
Tip was out here early, but when he dropped that I'm serious, he went crazy.
Yeah, he did.
And
And
then the
people
jacket for beats.
laughed
Then
at
he
him.
came with the jacket for beats. And then he got dropped. And then he came back with
No,
trap
he-
music.
Yeah. No, he
Yeah.
got dropped. That's when he came with the jacket for beats after he got dropped.
Yeah, after he got
Yeah.
dropped.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
he's trying to
says
show
Tip
you.
was the
Shouldn't have,
first
'cause
album
the
he
album
actually
is a
bought.
classic.
But
I'm serious is a
I'm
classic.
talking
Album he
about
bought.
I'm talking about No Homo. He was a great representative for what you think Atlanta would exude or look like. And what I mean by that is he was articulate. He was easy on the eye. He was charismatic. His flow was good. He could dress, and he's relatable.
That ain't what got me on Tip. I'm being honest with you. Atlanta had a sound. Atlanta was having a run. They were going because Outkast was booming. I remember when I always tell you that. I remember when they came down to the music fest downtown, and I mean the gate was broken with so many people down
Trying to
there.
get to them boys.
It was wild how Outkast was. You know what Tip did? Tip bought trap music. Tip made you think it's okay
Mhm.
to be out there dope slinging and stuff. Not saying that it's right to do, but he made country boys who in the trap rock out. Jeezy did his thing, but Tip made it roll.
But
And
Tip was way here before we
we
started.
labeled
Tip,
it trap
yeah.
music because of Tip.
No, not because Tip.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Trap music?
Outkast was already talking about
They
trap
weren't
They was
music.
trap
talking about
music.
the trap. But
I get
we
you,
didn't
but-
know what they were talking about.
But that's what I'm saying. T.I. brought that to you. That's we saying the
Yeah.
same thing.
yeah.
That's what
You just took one thing that you want to
T.I.
talk
put the
about.
label on his
No, that's not
When
it.
I say influence, I'm saying
tried
as far as
You try to
No.
remix my point.
you just that's all.
No.
That's all.
I
That's
took it and make a hot song. It's all right, but you were not.
you put
No,
the extended version on,
no,
and they like the original was saying the
no,
same thing.
you're not right, and it's okay to be wrong.
But like I agree
Remix
with
my track right
Right.
quick.
But
I
it's
agree with that.
okay.
but like
Nigga, this a trap.
yes, but
This ain't no
Tip-
album, ain't no game.
he's relatable. That's what I'm saying. Like
Tip
we
bought
do
you to Atlanta, man.
right
Tip
in
bought you
your
to
front
Atlanta.
room, bro.
Like, he bought Atlanta to you.
Bankhead.
You felt like you knew about Atlanta.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Outkast gave us a lot of games.
Yeah,
But
'cause
what the Atlanta Tip was talking about was Atlanta that was
Going on.
yeah.
that was
Real.
going on.
When
Yeah.
you leave from here and you go to
Yeah.
3 hours, that's what
Yeah.
you're seeing. But that's what I'm saying. If somebody told you Tip was from Broad River or Two Knots, you could believe him. He was relatable. And whatever, I'm serious. Whatever spot jumping in something. Whatever
Boy said
spot
off the
jump-
river.
What I'm just saying is like he's relatable. He wasn't.
Nah,
it wasn't
I
far.
agree with
It
you.
wasn't far fetched.
I
Like
guess you
Dre was over your head. Although he had overalls, everybody didn't wear overalls. Dre was nice. He had Tommy Hilfiger on. And that was about as relatable as you get. But his lyrics was over there.
It was like your homeboy.
Tip was like your
something
homeboy
like
right there.
what Tip said when he said stuff. This lady built like an Amazon, 5'9", light brown with some sandals on. But by the time he finished, you start sounding like him because his music makes you feel it.
Yeah. You gonna have the accent in the rapping.
All of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Except that hat on the
I thought
side
I
of
was a
his
dope
head
boy in the
thing.
trap, bro.
You think dope boys in the trap?
I
Bro.
thought I was a dope boy in the
Oh, my
trap.
cousins just coming to the
College
club.
night? Oh,
My
please.
cousins just coming to the club Y2K when they came
Stand
to the
up.
club.
Oh, man.
That was a song that they played.
That
Dope boys in
Joker-
trap.
me tell
Same
you
thing got their ass indicted. Shouts out to my little cousins. They out here driving trucks and shit now, man. They
When
doing
he
good.
was on that song with Scrappy, when he said "Peace up, A-Town down," when he said they pull up
But you
and
gonna
they
do,
ride it
you gonna do
slow.
quotes all night?
All night?
Like,
In fact, listen, I love Atlanta music.
I mean, if you can do the quotes, have them on
Forever. I
head.
love
But you going
Atlanta.
over here like,
if you
Have your point ready.
That's all I'm
Lord,
saying, bro.
this is why I prayed when we first came on and said, "Don't let
We
her
got
get on
company
my
tonight.
nerves."
We got Don. Tell us besides Tip.
You
No, I'm
get
saying you thinking your
on
quote.
my last
I'm actually thinking your
nerve.
quote. Thinking your quote.
I'm not dealing with you at all.
Thinking your quote. I'm
Me
just
and
saying.
Cheesy on the back seat, drop us in the back seat. What I'm finna do is a question you ain't gotta ask me.
Okay. All right.
She got her quote.
She got her
together.
quote.
She got her
Yeah.
quote.
You
Turn
wanna
the
tell us-
music down low and
You
let
wanna
the
tell-
lack creep. F the police, I give a
Oh.
damn if they catch me.
So
Wait a minute. Go ahead.
You got to ask the man a question. Go
I
ahead.
forgot the
Go ahead.
question. Man.
Like,
I forgot the question.
It's over.
I forgot the question, man.
You a little bit behind.
he was gonna say besides
That thing
Tip.
wasn't gonna last
You gonna say
long.
besides Tip, what other artists you felt was real influential from the A?
Yin
Right?
yang in this thing.
Something like that.
Let's go with that.
I'm just
That ain't what he
go
was
with
thinking. He don't even know where his
I'm
brain
just- 'cause-
was.
but like see that what you just said, I don't think Yin Yang rappers can rap. Yin Yang twins, but they had a big impact from
They had
Atlanta
a
too.
role.
Nobody
They did.
had the club rocking harder than you.
That's what I'm saying. But they wasn't rapping about shit. But I still let a Yin Yang song come on when I'm in the club.
Hey, how
I'm
you
enjoying
doing,
it.
little mama? Let
But
me
like we
just
saying,
get here.
Benz and Beanie, you see Yin Yang doing a bankhead bounce. The
Yeah.
thing is, like, I think they were on because they let everybody have their time.
Yeah.
Like, I think that Atlanta, we talk about their music, the
Oh.
industry, but
Boys
the
came together and took over.
right, the collaborate, and that's
They
what
came together and they took over.
when we came and you talked to me, it was about 10 years ago. You was like, bro, it wasn't like that. Like, this person was serving this person until this person was on.
Yeah.
It was nothing to get a remix because they, like you said, they're in the same club, same environment. I think that was a
They were.
big reason of why, you
And they were
know,
more accessible. They was, you know what I'm saying? You could talk to them. You could holler at them. Hey, let me get. They was accessible. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
And we can't forget, we almost forgot about producer while we forgot the boy Lil Jon.
nah. I asked him for his top five. I let him fall. I let him fall.
You was waiting on yours?
I let him fall.
The way you lie is
what they say,
unnecessary.
out of sight, out of mind. Lil Jon got so much money that fell back. I forgot.
You forgot about
His
the boy
run.
John.
But no, John had a run too. That
John
he-
had
Yeah.
the run, bro.
John had the
yeah.
run.
John
Producer
had
wise,
the
yeah,
run.
I ain't even said 5. That's my number 5 right there. But he ain't 5, not in no water. But yeah, Lil Jon.
No, I'm serious. I'm just sitting here thinking about it. Let's think about this. Atlanta had crunk music, trap music. What's the neo conscious music, and
You gonna tell me Lil Jon ain't do crunk music?
booty
you
music,
said
like
Trent
booty
with T.I.?
music,
Yeah.
booty bass music, all at the same time, and every industry's thriving. That's what
Yes.
I'm saying. Like Lil
right,
Jon
right.
is still able to
Yeah.
get you crunk. T.I. still talk about the trap. Outkast still talk about aliens, and Erykah Badu is still talking about spaceship.
Now, I don't like you for real sometimes, but you did say something like this last week that I will agree
Tell
that
me about it
matches with
again.
this. You
Let
said
that baby talk. Let that baby talk. That baby want to talk. Let that baby talk.
You said how in Colombia at one time there would be 5, 6, 7 clubs all running,
10,
and
11,
every
12.
last one of them popping,
Right.
and that's how you know your city is thriving.
And each one we went to, we heard some song from Atlanta.
yes, yes, you might catch Scrappy in them depending on what time you get there.
Where were we eating at, Don? 3 o'clock in the morning. Where we at?
The grill, man.
The
Sunset,
grill.
man.
Sunset.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Hey, the grill sunset. Now y'all sitting there like the grill sunset, yeah.
Listen,
Tell them about the grill, boss. Tell them about the grill, boss.
Hey,
they don't know about the
the grill on Sunset, man. That was the Black Folk Waffle House. You
Right.
hear me? That was the Black
Right.
Folk Waffle House.
Waffle House. If
Like,
there was
yeah.
5 grills, it wouldn't be 20 Waffle
Right
House.
there, like
wouldn't
on
be.
on the top. All right,
River Drive.
right behind Bucks.
Right behind
Yeah,
Bucks. If
right
you know
behind
Bucks over
Bucks.
there by the village.
Yeah.
You got that clay, that red dirt. Shout out to the village. But it was open. And
Yeah.
everybody have their cars out playing. And it was always some Atlanta in the mix.
it was always from Atlanta.
It was all, and when we heard of them, when we first time we heard Killer Mike, we're like, who is this? But he was already old there. That's a sign that your city been putting you on support, and they saying like, nah, that's that dude.
Atlanta
that
was
dude.
rocking so good, the radio stations was better. You could just listen
I'm
to an
just-
Atlanta radio station and love
The
it.
radio stations trash all over the country now. It's all
It
they're
is.
paying for everything.
It is.
Everything's the same.
I can't
You
stand
used
it.
to go to Atlanta and hear all of Atlanta. You used to go to Texas, hear Texas. Go to Louisiana, you're gonna hear Louisiana. They play everything.
Yeah.
My
Same
favorite
music
Atlanta
all
memory
over
is
the
going
country.
out there and going to barbershops and getting mixtapes because you could come back with something
Oh
that
man,
never heard.
DJ Jelly,
Oh,
DJ Jelly, man,
Chevy
listen,
tight.
yeah.
The DJ, tell how big of a part? Of course, we know it is the DJs, the commitment that they had
Oh
underground.
man, DJ Jelly was one of the big ones. Who else? Man, DJ Jelly, man, DJ Jelly was putting them blends out.
Mm.
He was
Yeah, them
literally,
blends was
he
real.
putting them blends out back then, and he was going crazy. The
Mm.
Jelly tapes was going everywhere.
Right,
He was
right.
probably the most popular DJ from Atlanta back in the day. He was Jelly responsible for it. He don't get enough credit.
Atlanta got songs you never saw on BET, but everybody knows them. My favorite one, Young Noah, I Bring Decatur to You, where he took the beat from Cater to You and rapped about Atlanta. And it was phenomenal. And it's still
Yes.
a very popular YouTube song, but it's not one you're going to hear on the radio. Not here. You're going to hear on the radio. You're not going to see the video for it, but the song itself is nice.
So let me ask you this. All jokes.
Oh, God, here you go.
You got to ride from here to California.
Good God
Shit.
almighty. I'm not going.
You only get to play one of their catalogs.
Only one person's catalog?
Jeezy, Gucci,
Mm,
T.I.,
mm.
Future.
I'm going to get a mixtape where they all on it.
I'm
No.
gonna tell you now, and I ain't even gotta think. Pluto. If I gotta pick anybody to take me from here to Cali, it's gonna be Pluto.
You going Future.
Hands down. I'm going Future.
He that nice.
Because I'm gonna need to go up. It's a long ride, but it's a long ride now. We talking about Cali. It's a long ride.
I'm saying because you're in the trucking industry now.
You said catalog, right?
Yeah, their whole catalog.
Because you ain't talking just.
And it's rides you gotta have like that, bro. You know that. So you on that
I'm
road.
going Jeezy.
I'm gonna
Oh,
put
yeah.
Future
I'm
in
going
there.
Jeezy.
You going Jeezy?
I'm
I'm talking
going
about
Jeezy.
Jesus would have been my second pick.
I'm going
but
Jeezy.
Going Jeezy.
I'm going Jeezy.
I'm going to go
Jeezy.
Jeezy over
The way
Future.
Jeezy came on, and I'm talking about right after he did the Boys in the Hood with Puffy.
You talking about Trap It Down? You
I'm talking
Soulja-
about-
you
I'm talking about
Soulja
Trap
Boy?
It Down.
Sell anything.
Huh?
Trap It Down,
Profit.
the album or Trap It Down, the mixtape.
Ooh.
Last time I
No,
heard
sir.
I was the man on these streets.
Yeah, but they put that on the album, but the mixtape was killing. So like,
I'm talking
Drama.
about that. That's how he came on
you
the
talking
scene.
about mixtape?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm talking about that. And this is after he did the Hot Boy joint. You know, when Diddy was doing Bad Boy South.
Yeah, yeah.
5
know-
o'clock
know.
led.
Well,
No,
for
no.
real,
When Jeezy dropped,
Future probably the only one with a catalog that can take you that far without running out from here.
No,
to
Jeezy
Cali.
got
Right now,
mixtapes.
Jeezy got 3 votes.
No, Jeezy got
Tone
mixtapes.
said Jeezy.
Jeezy got
I
mixtape,
said
bro.
Jeezy.
See, I wasn't even thinking about his mainstream shit.
I'm thinking
thinking
about the
mixtapes.
whole like.
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking mixtapes.
I ain't talking about just songs that
On the radio.
Catalog,
T.I.
I'm
would be
talking
my
about
second.
everything.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, me
everything
too.
they
I'm
got.
talking about his mainstream and his mixtapes. I'm taking Jeezy. I'm riding Jeezy, dog.
I'm gonna take Jeezy too, bro.
I'm taking
And I'm
Jeezy.
gonna tell you the truth. T.I. was my second one.
T.I. was my
You didn't put
second.
T.I. on the
You're
list.
redeeming
I did.
yourself.
No,
I
you
said-
didn't.
I said Tip.
No, you didn't.
Listen. I
You did
said
say
Tip. I said Jeezy. I said Gucci, and I said Future.
Oh yeah, I wasn't taking Tip. Not for that ride.
Well, y'all hold up, man. Y'all
Tip is my second.
y'all ain't got no love for Tip.
I love Tip.
Y'all ain't got no love for Tip.
Tip, my boy.
Tip
Hey,
always wanted to be in the
hey,
video,
hey,
man.
That's my cousin, man. Shout out to my cousin Tip. Yeah, shout out to my cousin Tip.
Bro, but
Tip, my boy. But I'm
Nah,
talking about like,
come on,
if
man.
I'm going to Cali, and that's all I got. One catalog.
Yeah, I got one catalog to
who can
choose.
Give me everything I need to get, because this is a road trip now.
Right.
Get it understood.
and it ain't a
Play
5-hour
that
road
shit.
trip. This
It's
is
a 3-day
this
road
is
trip.
2 days right here,
I'm on a
minimum.
road trip. I'm going with Pluto, man.
I'm
Because
cheesing
hey,
out.
Pluto gonna turn me up. I need to be turned up on this long ass ride.
Yeah,
Got
man,
some
I
super
understand what
friends
you're saying,
in the
though. That's
Legion
not
of
a bad
Doom. I'm
choice.
going Jeezy.
I got you open. Then due to the fact that you dealt in both states and you stayed in both states, you was a resident of both states. What's the difference between the rap scene from the underground here and the rap scene from the underground there? Besides the obvious of they have access to those stars.
That's the big advantage they had access. But the underground there, they support it more. That's the difference. Like,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
rock with the locals. Yeah, they really rock with the locals. You know what I'm saying? Like you will go down there and like matter of fact, for instance, the Rez Deshawn, Hardaway, and he had a song called Ambitious as a Rider. Listen, when I was living in Atlanta in 2017, I'm in a script club. He performing for a girl birthday. They going crazy about these songs, bro. I'm talking about this 6-7 months before we ever heard of them. They going crazy about these songs. They really rock with the underground in Atlanta. Right. That's the difference. Like they rock with the guy that's on, but them guys coming up, you can tell the ones that's up next.
Yeah.
Go to the clubs out there.
How Columbia treat you, bro?
Shout out to the Met.
Metro certified. The Dawn.
Hey, we need to support ours more. I feel like King George should be bigger than he is in the city, but
I can agree.
Nah, talking.
We don't praise ours enough.
Right.
We don't.
Right.
We
don't build that platform.
Yeah.
I got to get there first. Instead of saying, like, my man do that.
Yeah.
Let me pull him along.
Yeah, he the one. I'm talking about everything, everybody.
Right.
That's ours.
Yeah.
That's ours.
They put each other in their videos. They did a lot in Atlanta to make sure each other got on each other's songs.
That's what I'm saying. The boys came together and took over. It was like it was strategic.
It was.
You know, but they had good minds in place. You know, like, Babyface and L.A. Reid to teach them. JD, who done been in the game forever, to show other, and they just branching off and learning and growing.
Right.
We don't got nobody want to teach you nothing. Everybody want to keep everything to themselves, right?
To they 60. Still doing the now hustling the bus stop.
Right. Before I go, I just want to tell you. This,
Too late, man. You know what? I went to let a long time ago, and Baby D was an underground dude.
Shout out to Baby D.
They were already singing the song.
Baby D so much, man. Baby D super cool.
Yeah.
Always look like a little kid.
Always look like a kid.
Life.
Oldest cat in the club.
I'm talking about.
And he looked like the youngest cat in the club.
Baby
All
D,
jokes,
Baby
but
D
he already
cool.
had songs out.
Yeah.
And I remember my dude just said, man, this is it. The same thing with the Jock is going down for the Jermaine Taylor fight. We went down there. Came back here a month and a half later. It was just all over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing, Waka Flocka. Oh, that dude.
I'm telling you.
Shout out my man Nick 84.
By the time we get it, bro.
Before they got here, because I'm down there. And
Yeah.
if they hits in Atlanta, it's on the way.
Yeah.
It's on the way.
Yeah. I got another twister for you.
Oh boy.
Top 4 lyricists from Atlanta.
Lyricists?
Dylon, that's just kidding. Andre.
Nah, yeah, both the boys from Outkast.
Top 5. No. You got no.
That's 1 and 2.
All right.
But I make it happen.
I'm
All right, go ahead. Top 5. Go ahead.
1 and 2. Am I gonna throw Killer Mike in there?
Or are you gonna throw Killer Mike?
I gotta think who else is cool. I gotta think because I'm throwing Luda in there.
I was wondering about
Luda
Luda.
got to be in there.
I'm
Okay.
just saying,
So that's
Luda,
4.
Killer Mike.
Andre, Big Boy.
Yeah, I'm thinking
One more.
lyricists. I going Tip. So I just don't. Those are just 5 mainstream. I'm just trying to make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. But yeah, those are the 5. Lyrically, those are the 5.
Go ahead, sis.
Those are the 5.
Start looking up the Don over here. Don over here Googling. Making sure he'll make nobody mad.
You don't forget nobody.
I would put, because I was thinking between Tip and Jeezy. I would
Tip and Jeezy in there?
You think Jesus is a better lyricist than Tip?
No, in there. He's gotten better, but no.
He's gotten better, but he's not his trap stuff is nice. Now Jeezy does have some ways of describing stuff when he says it, but T.I. can flip his stuff up. He can go from I'm sorry to bring it back.
Hey.
Your list, please.
I'm about to say this was a multiple choice. This wasn't an essay question.
Listen.
Oh, God, we'd ask you to write
all the time I want to think. What you're not gonna do is that. You or your homeboy.
This is a multiple choice here. It's not an essay.
I would go with his list. I agree with Ian. I'm not gonna put Jeezy above T.I.
What? Dog, give me yours.
Nah, you always try to go last. Nah, you give us yours.
I got the best list always. I want your
list
list.
sucks.
All right, let's go. Nah, I'm gonna say Tip. I'm gonna definitely put Tip in there. Andre. I'm gonna definitely say Killer Mike too. I think Killer Mike is really like that. Like, yeah, lyrics is
Lyrically,
yeah.
Killer Mike is in there.
Let's not see him out. You hear me? No, he like that. But let me see. That's Dre, Tip, Killer Mike, Sci-Hi the Prince.
Oh, see now. Okay.
Aha, your little list gonna get
Nah.
broke, didn't it?
Oh. No, he didn't do that. Don't.
Ooh.
That's why I be wanting to go first sometimes.
I told you to go before him.
Yeah.
I told you to go before him.
No dope on Sundays.
He just
man.
knew he had a thing to
Ooh.
drop down in.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that boy
Hank
side
is not
high.
that boy.
Yeah.
He
Knew
the
you
best
had a
kept
little-
I
secret.
think I forgot he was from Atlanta. But
Best
messed me up.
kept secret.
I
out
forgot
there.
he's from
Mine's
Atlanta.
gonna be a bit
That's
weird.
how they want to keep him like this.
Yeah,
They
that
just
boy
keep
there's
writing
a
it up,
problem.
boy.
Don't
Yeah,
mess
that
up
boy-
our
That
family
boy there's
ties.
a problem,
He's a
dog.
problem.
Don't mess up our family ties. What you gonna say? Don't embarrass us.
Hold on,
No,
he got
no,
one
no.
more, ain't it?
No, that was 4.
Five.
He said
Got
five.
Come on.
5. What we got? 5.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Ooh.
side
Yeah.
high.
Um,
Yeah, he took it there.
Yeah, I talked to him before we came upstairs, so I had to tell him what the hell else to say.
CeeLo was nice.
CeeLo. No, I gotta put CeeLo in there. CeeLo like that.
And he just
CeeLo,
came up.
you know what? That's it. I gotta put CeeLo in there.
Not
CeeLo's
really.
been
CeeLo is
underrated
like
for a
that.
We
minute.
can go
CeeLo.
Sci-Hi.
Now you can throw that on his list.
No, we can go Luda.
He
Luda,
have to have
Luda. Excuse me, Herc.
No, you good, bro. I
Luda
just
was
think he's just comical. He's just
That was
animated.
what I forgot about it. Luda.
Luda, like
Yeah.
I think Luda and Buster, like I said, pretty much in that same. And Redman,
You got Sahai and Luda.
side Luda. Okay, y'all might think it's weird,
We are.
but I'm talking
Go
about
for yours.
lyrics.
Go for yours.
Say it.
Big Gil.
B.O.B.
Oh,
B.O.B. can rap. B.O.B. can rap.
Nah, yeah.
He's a lyricist.
Yeah.
Big Mike, and I got Andre 3000.
yeah, B.O.B. was nice.
I'm talking about lyricists. I'm
Yeah,
talking
nah,
about,
B.O.B. was nice.
I could go with wordplay. I could go with
Nah,
Dro.
it
You
be
know what I'm
like
saying?
that. Though.
That
B.O.B.
boy Dro's a problem.
I like
nice
Gip.
honorable mention.
I like Gip. I
I
like.
thought you was gonna go with Gil.
I like Gip.
I thought you was gonna go with Gil.
I went with Gip, but I forgot about CeeLo. But I was gonna say Gip
CeeLo was
up
nice.
in there, but
Nah, I wouldn't put
Yeah,
CeeLo
but
in there.
I'm gonna tell you somebody
yeah,
else.
Herc.
I'm gonna tell you somebody else. Y'all might play with it though. Y'all might play with it.
Say my boy Smoke.
Thank you.
Say my boy Smoke.
From
Film
Philmont.
up. Hey, say my boy Smoke.
That boy not from
man.
Atlanta.
He
Boy not from Atlanta. No.
Forever. I
I,
love
I
Atlanta.
thought they wasn't from
No,
Atlanta.
Smoke, no,
They from
Philmont wasn't
Savannah
from
somewhere.
Atlanta. They was like
More Savannah,
like
a little bit outside.
camouflage.
it wasn't Savannah. It
You
might
just
have
know
been
they from
Macon.
Georgia.
It might have been Macon, but it wasn't Atlanta.
They
I
from
think
Georgia.
it is
Country.
Macon.
It was
Oh.
from country Georgia.
They from Georgia, though. Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't know if they was from Atlanta because I was thinking Smoke the whole
Them
time.
boys was country. They
He
went
said
country
that in
Georgia. They weren't from
though,
Atlanta.
when they sang with
But
Ludacris.
Smoke is nice,
No,
bro.
Smoke is nice.
Smoke is
Smoke
nice.
is
Yeah.
Smoke is.
I still can't believe them
nice.
boys ain't on right now. At
Smoke
least
And
him.
they just had bad deals, man. Them
They
boys,
were
them boys was super nice.
underrated.
They
They were
weren't underrated.
nice.
They had
But I
bad
think-
deals.
I think that too. That like they didn't have nothing timeless either, though. You know what I mean? Like you can have a bad deal still be timeless. That timeless record is still. Rob Basic couldn't get a record deal right now. I'm just saying how I'm on the rock right
Depends on
now.
who you talking
You
to.
say-
They,
yeah,
they
yeah,
had
yeah.
nice
No, I'm being
sound.
funny, but I'm just saying.
Nah,
like,
I see what you're saying. They got a timeless classic.
yeah, they got a timeless class. You go to say, I got another one. They be like, don't worry, be happy. Did take off. For real. Like, it's the truth.
No.
It's the truth. No.
Bro. So I mean, like
Yeah, Smoker's good honorable mention.
best R&B groups of Atlanta, top 5 R&B
Oh,
groups.
man,
I don't know all
that's
them that
a
come
hard
out of
one
there.
right there.
TLC,
That's
Escape.
a hard one.
No, artists, like artist groups, whatever. Got just give me your top 5.
Usher gonna always be in there.
Usher definitely is.
It's a no-brainer. Like he's out the gate. You can't say it.
See, I got to
without
think on people from and who got produced by JD. You know what I'm saying?
We going for Atlanta, heavy Atlanta.
I don't
If
know.
you going in there, you then got to throw Tony Braxton in there. If you going in Atlanta,
See?
like that.
I didn't even know she was from Atlanta.
I didn't know Tony from Atlanta either.
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
I didn't know that.
That's why the Don's here.
That's why he's here.
I was waiting for you to lie and say
Education.
you knew. I was waiting on.
No, I didn't. I don't lie.
That's
I might have do a bit of embellishment.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
Tony
don't
was
lie.
from here.
Yeah,
I didn't know Tony.
It
was
ain't
from
nothing,
there.
you know, you could tell, and I'm like, okay, Herc was joking. But
Yeah,
it's
you
not
did
like,
just
hey,
don't
let's
lie.
go to the bank. You heard her say that, like, no, I don't lie. You'll get the psych face like the
Remember?
no,
Get the
the
member.
members are dead on.
That's a lie. you do
When
remember
I
you
talk to you like
lied.
this,
So who are the top 5
when I
R&B?
talk to you like this, is a dead on truth.
You lied.
Remember that
under,
time?
under finger.
No, y'all not gonna go with Monica. Monica not in there.
Are we talking about vocally or talking about career?
I'm just talking about influential R&B.
I like Monica.
We going with Jagged Edge?
Yeah,
Jagged
Jay's in
Edge.
there.
Escape?
Escape.
Yeah. I'm saying all these boys from Atlanta. I'm just
You
thinking.
got 112.
Are they from there? I thought they was from New York.
I don't think they're from. No, I don't think they're from New York.
So Diddy went got them boys from Atlanta?
No, 112 is from Atlanta.
Okay, see?
They named
I'm
They
just-
named it after the
They
club.
named after Club 112. Yeah,
Yeah, they
Okay.
named
and
it
them
after
boys
the club.
song for Diddy. in
We
that
had a
A
club
in the
112.
parking
I'm just
lot.
saying.
Right.
We had
right.
112 here in Columbia.
That's why we
I'm
that's
just saying.
that's the Atlanta influence.
Yeah.
That's why we had it because of
Okay.
the 112.
112,
Atlanta was
JE, Escape, TLC, Usher. Them your top 5 right there.
that's a hell of a
I'm
top five.
just saying.
it.
R&B, that's your top 5 right there.
Top five. Right there.
There's
a
some,
nice
there's some people like
playlist.
Sean Garrett, bro.
He's not top 5.
He's behind a lot of top 5. A lot of those top 5s, your name, Sean Garrett's behind.
Yeah, that's, but
He's
once
the pen.
again,
He's the pen.
yeah, he's the producer of that. I give him no producer wise. I give Sean Garrett all the flowers and everything he deserved right there because he's phenomenal at that.
Yeah.
But
So-
you were
so
saying
how-
artist wise.
Production writing. That's
Yeah,
he's
great at
producing
that.
writing.
So I think we just went with the usual suspect. I think that was just lazy.
That wasn't lazy.
That wasn't lazy. That's
So,
real
so,
life.
so give me somebody else that you gonna put before them 5.
you said the top 5.
You said the top
Right.
5. You didn't say who's great. You said the top
Can I
5.
come in and say something
Yeah.
real quick
Oh, God.
before he forget?
Okay.
Like he didn't say Dallas Austin, so I just want to let y'all know I keep
That
wild cards.
is, yeah. That is.
You
Shout
can
out
say
that is-
producer-wise,
look,
producer-wise.
I'm gonna come
Yeah.
along
Yeah.
and drop 4
Yeah.
more names for you.
Little-
But it's not. I don't like to be right the whole show. Like if you give somebody else, like people get they get tired of you winning. That's why a lot of people like
You
Brian.
get on
He's
my
good.
nerves. I'm
No,
just, I'm
this
just
shit-
so sick.
okay. I'm gonna be quiet. Gone.
I'm gonna have to pray again.
No. I'm waiting on one of the 5 R&B artists to knock out one of them top 5. Because you said I was being lazy. Went with the heavy hitters.
Telling the truth.
Give me a R&B group or artist that's gonna knock out one of them top 5. TLC, Escape, Jagged Edge, 112, and Usher. Go ahead and think about it.
It could be an artist too, right?
Yeah, Usher's a solo artist.
Chris Brown from Atlanta, bro.
Chris Brown's from Virginia.
boy.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I was just testing you.
See, I thought you was gonna go with Erica. I thought you was gonna say Erica.
No. Erica from Texas. She from Texas,
I
kid.
thought you was gonna say something.
Nah, she from Texas, kid.
I'm the country boy from Tallahassee. B.
Nah, we can go with that. We can go with that. So the impact that it's had on this music. How long Atlanta have this chokehold on the industry, you think?
Atlanta still has a
Oh, it
chokehold
ain't
on
going
industry.
nowhere.
How long?
How long have they had it, or how long they gonna have it?
How long did it, what year you think were you like, this is it? I mean, before, because there's so many other attributes
About
that age
25
to it.
years, bro.
I was gonna
Nah,
say 30. I was gonna say
I'm going
since
30.
95. I was gonna go 30.
I'm gonna go.
I was going
I'm gonna go
95.
at least 20.
Because
Nah,
Chris
195.
Chris Cross and
You're
JD
crazy.
came out in '93. I was still in California when I first heard that.
They did. Everybody would try my like coming to.
Oh, everybody was jumping. Let me see you jump.
It was a
jump.
hit. It was a hit.
It's just
But when you
That's-
on that underground stuff, that White Horse and that Kilo was running in
Well, you-
95.
Yeah, he was.
Over
But
the-
not enough for you to bring it back. We was like, who? That's
over
why
the
we heard.
world. You talking about taking over the world? Taking over-
Yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like,
so we
yeah.
That's
that's still
not-
'95.
no,
96,
no,
95.
96, 98. That's when it came because 98 Def Jam. That was Def Jam last year, really being boom.
And
And
Ludacris
playing hip hop.
Paul
Also,
started in
that-
96. So
Also,
everybody
the
think
All
about
Stars
Atlanta.
came out in
The-
'95.
The Olympics. The Olympics. It's so many.
The Olympics
so many
was
things.
96.
Yeah, the Olympics was
Yeah.
96. It's and Freaknik. All these things are
Yeah,
playing a part in
I went
certain.
to my first
95.
Freaknik in 96.
That's
That's what
95,
made me fall in love
96.
with Atlanta. Freaknik.
But that was '95.
95,
If,
I'm
96.
if we was already there,
It was 95.
if we was there in 95, Andre 3000 wouldn't be at the Source Awards in 95 saying the South got something to say. I'm telling you, when we came, they said the South is here. That's
Well,
what
the
I'm
South
asking
was already talking by the time he said that.
you. The South was
That's
talking.
why they booed him. They sick of you country
You
boys.
think they would have booed him in 2006 is what I'm asking you, Chris? No, because it was evident that Atlanta had the impact on the industry is what I'm
Man.
asking you. What year did they take over? It wasn't 95, 96 because Dre said we got something to say. You think Pop would have came on there and said we got something to say? You think Big would have? No, we knew what the industry was.
But that is when they took over. When Dre said that. Clearly, we won this year because the rest of the world done seen we about to take over.
What was the biggest album out of Atlanta that year?
AT Aliens.
No, 95.
When it came out.
AT Aliens came out 96, 97.
Okay. So the All Stars.
Yeah, now that was
'Cause
massive.
My boo. I don't give a damn what part of the country you was in, bro.
Yeah, Shorty Swing My Way too.
It-
I never been to Virginia, heard about it say Shorty Swing. But I would been in Virginia, I've been to Texas, I've been in New York and heard it say throw them bows. So, I'm asking you
can
for
go anywhere right now and they'll tell you started swinging
right
my way.
now, because
In the
Atlanta
skate
got it in
rings.
the chokehold. I'm asking you, what year, how long has Atlanta had this game in the chokehold? That's what I'm saying. I'm coming in 9-8 at the 98-99.
Here's the thing.
Cash money.
We're telling
along
you.
with.
We're telling you when we think it had Atlanta had Machoco.
You're right,
You don't
you're
agree
right.
with our answer.
You're right. Well, you're right. I didn't say think. I think you're wrong.
Okay.
And we
That's
think you're
fine.
wrong.
That's fine. You just don't agree with our answer.
So this slang that we have now, is it good for hip hop? Because they're trying to say Atlanta came in with the mumble rap.
Tone said it's about 2000 when Atlanta
did.
took over.
Thank you, Tone. Tone, not when you heard they was in the classroom, when you realized they was the smartest in the classroom. That's all I'm saying. They to me, he did extra credit, and I knew then. Like, no.
Just because you don't think it happened, then don't mean that's not what I thought happened.
Right.
Well, Tone, let's
We were in school during the time. You had graduated by then, so you missed it.
You were still listening. You were still listening to Bone Crystal.
You were out.
And they're gonna miss everybody.
You
and they're gonna miss everybody.
Don't listen.
Living in the faithful
Listen.
world.
You were out. It's all right though. It's
Well,
okay. You were grown up working when T.I. was. I'm serious.
Thank
It's
you,
all right.
Tone. Thank you, Tone. But the impact it has on that, like, how?
In '99?
Yeah, when I'm serious came out, you didn't have a job.
No, that was a kid.
She said it was your fault that you was grown with a job when T.I. dropped I'm Serious.
He graduated.
Like,
That was
nigga,
a
you didn't have a
prom
job.
song. I wasn't there. I was a
I
kid.
still didn't have a job then, bro. I still didn't have
I
a
had a
job.
job.
I was reckless.
In '99.
Listen,
I had a job. I was working.
He was in the club.
Yeah, me too. I went to work in the chamber hosting. Nigga, I had a job. I was definitely at Wendy's.
Yeah. Wendy's was my first job. I worked for like 3 weeks. I left them at lunch. They had like a field trip. I left the grill up and I just left, bro. I ain't lying. On Bush River Road. I walked there. I miscalculated. It sounds like the worst thing ever. Then when I got there, I promise you, I swear to God, my last breath. When I got there, time went back an hour. Time went back an hour.
what do you mean you walked there? You miscalculated.
I really wanted to show I was dedicated. It's like you go get a job, you get a vehicle. And I was like, I don't
that far.
Yo, bro, I forgot the whole river drive up there by the Pulliam River. I cut the whole bridge out, bro. I thought once I turned by Burger King, I was gonna be coming up. Wrong.
I'd have paid
Wrong.
my last dollar to see your face walking down that street.
Nah, man, listen, you know how I sweat. I'm just gone.
No cell phone.
Then I get there, I'm like, what's up with the, and you know, nothing. You just go there and you ask about it. It's like, don't forget the time went back. Guy AutoZone across the street. I ain't lying, man. Worst day ever. Yo, don't eat the chili. Yo, back to ATL. I'm sorry, man. Not my fault, man. Yeah, back to ATL.
Wendy's not gonna sponsor us now.
But no, seriously, like, is Mumble Rap gonna be the demise of it? Is that gonna be the demise of the ATL rise?
No, it's just these lazy.
It's just
People
different.
lazy today.
Yeah, it's
They lazy, man. They lazy.
everybody sound like
They don't
everybody
wanna
else, bro.
think.
Yeah.
don't-
They want to come with their own flow. They want to come with their own style.
But
Mumble rap has been working. People getting paid off it. So I'm just gonna ride that coat right quick.
Lucky
New
they
York.
said that.
They got New York sounding like Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, when that type of stuff happening, man, it is over.
But
Now,
that's
he
what I'm
said that in the
saying.
video about that. He said
That's the
back then
influence.
Everybody was on
Yeah.
their own sound. You don't get that no more.
Yeah.
But see, that's that. But that Atlanta was so dope. That's why I was pointing out that it had 4 different categories of genres of music that were thriving. Now it's down to one, and the world is mimicking this one. That's why I say,
They
is
are,
that the
because
demise?
I don't know a young boy from this person, from that person, from they all sound the same to me.
Yeah, I can't tell you
let me like demise. They got all the Atlanta is Atlanta. That's like LA is
And they gonna be in
Cali. LA is gonna forever be LA. New York is gonna forever be New
You
York.
see Cactus
They
and
gonna
Chucks.
oh yeah
You always see
yeah.
Timberlands.
Yes.
Atlanta is Atlanta. Like they gonna always have a big impact.
Right.
Like right now, Houston probably got the most influence running right now. If you listen to the music, not Houston, but Memphis.
Oh, I about to say
Memphis,
Memphis.
not
Yes.
Memphis.
Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
Memphis.
Memphis.
Absolutely.
Probably
Memphis
got
is
the-
rolling in. You know, I didn't really think about that, bro.
Yeah, Memphis probably got the
Oh,
most
yeah.
influence
Memphis is
right now.
rolling right
I
now.
didn't really think about
Get
that,
him,
bro.
Glow. You know, we laughed at her when she first came out. We were like, that's a terrible video. That's a tacky. She's dancing on the headlights. And
It drew everybody in. Though.
get him, Glow.
That was a marketing scheme that worked to perfection.
Woo!
And she needed it.
And it worked to
She
perfection.
needed it.
What she needed was whoever did the makeup.
Listen, Black Young.
And-
Get out of my face. I'm so sick of you. I don't know why we
No,
feed
you
you.
seen the video. You saw it first.
I'm-
You say,
I
I
listen,
feel like Black
listen.
Youngster wrote it.
Black
I always feel like listen to the
See what I mean?
song, listen to the flow. I hear Black Youngster pen all through it, the whole song, everything.
Yeah,
Now, that's
man.
a question
Shouts
I
out to
haven't
Memphis,
asked.
right?
When you
Yeah,
listen
bro.
to certain artists and they songs go big, you can hear who's behind the
when
pen
they
by
got
the
the
style they
music,
yeah.
write.
you can all- man, I hear it. I hear it all the time.
I'm gonna tell you when it's real evident. Remember,
Jay-Z and Beyonce. You can hear him all behind her.
Okay, I don't think that's where he was going with it, but okay.
He wasn't, but it's okay.
That was a good point.
I was trying to keep it in Atlanta. John.
I was gonna keep it.
I know
T.I. does it all the
He was
time.
gonna keep it in the South, but
Yeah,
you know.
But Bow Wow, remember that fresh as I is?
Yeah, Tip.
That was Tip. You can hear
You
T.I.
can hear the through the
Oh,
whole song.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man,
You can hear T.I. when he brought Iggy out.
Soulja Boy had a song called Digital with Gucci Man. You can tell Gucci wrote the song. You can tell he wrote the song. Soldier Boy don't get enough
Nah,
respect.
for real,
He
for
does
real.
not.
Soldier Boy does not
Soulja
get
be saying
enough
he the
respect.
first right. He really like 9 times
That
out of
dance
10,
craze.
Soldier, yeah, he's the youngest.
He's the first internet artist for sure.
He's the
He
youngest
sure is.
artist. He's the youngest artist to produce and perform a #1 Billboard song.
Can't take it from him.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
that.
Yo, he,
17.
Bro,
Produced
took MySpace and
a
killed it,
#1
bro.
Soldier
Billboard.
Boy, tell him.
That boy
He
took
had a
MySpace and
run,
killed
'cause
it.
after he did Crank That, you already saw all of a sudden everybody got these videos with these different dances. They got me.
Soulja did that.
Yeah, he did.
Big Soldier had his, he had his run.
Big Soldier.
Big Soldier had his
That's
run.
why he's still eating now, and he got a fan base that he can independently eat off. You know,
Right,
what I mean?
right,
Draco,
right.
Big Draco.
So like, how would you skip over Bow Wow? So Big Soldier.
Because Bow Wow's from Ohio.
I'm messing with
And Bow
you.
Wow was
He was not.
I'm the Chad Moss. Chad out here till he got jets, man. That Atlanta lifestyle, boy.
Do-rag,
It'll do
man.
something to you.
Yo, do-rag, bro. Do-rag. But the influence that Atlanta have on the strip club scene and hip hop
Magic City.
industry, period. Like, I know what Miami does. Don't get me wrong, but Atlanta,
Magic City Mondays.
different ball game.
different ball game,
Different
man.
ball game.
Listen, Atlanta boy, listen.
Everybody is moving to Atlanta,
And
bro.
it's a
Any
bunch
movie
of
you
them.
watch, they moving to Atlanta.
That's
boy
really
BMF,
I'm about to say
he
that's
went to
my
Atlanta.
part on BMF. I'm
And-
waiting for. I'm
in Minister
waiting for
Society,
Atlanta to
When
take
they was
off.
getting ready to leave, they was leaving. They was moving to Atlanta.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
That was trying to prep us back then.
They was telling us.
What that BMF night was like in Atlanta when you was in there with the boys.
Oh man, we was in Strokers. We was in Strokers. Listen, it was about 7 of them guys, and it was probably about 10, 11 dancers. They all had hefty trash bags, tall bags, money to the floor. It's probably 50, 60 grand on the floor in ones.
I need my golf shoes.
No, it's probably 70 or 80 for real. Like it was insane. And this ain't meat or nothing now. These just
Soldiers.
regular guys.
Yeah, these were just the soldiers.
But you know who they is because that's what they repping. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, it's Strokers. And that same night, Fabulous and Strokers, Jeezy and
Strokers, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that it was different.
See, Jesus came out of the birthday badge in the helicopter with BMF at the bottom, throwing money out.
Okay.
T.I. had to come on out there. How the hell
Them
you
boys-
follow that, man?
Them boys created to make it rain. They started.
I was about to
They
ask
start
that.
throwing the money.
That's a season.
Yeah.
That's a season we haven't discussed. Meech's influence on Atlanta.
super
Well,
big.
we're talking about Atlanta now. We can keep talking about it.
Thank you for your permission. I appreciate
Yo.
that.
Just wondering.
Yo.
We had to get off the
Yo.
air.
Thanks, Dad.
Speaking of mixtapes, let me reiterate something.
had to
I
get
remember a
off.
skit Jesus had. Jesus said, I've been coming through them doors since I've been 14 years old. he said, he named somebody. Let's just say, ask Lorraine, ask Keisha with the big butt, ask Black Lip. They even gave me a nickname, cuz. They called me Sunday Stone. I make it rain in that bitch, cuz. Like, bro. And before it got out here, like I heard this mixtape.
Right. What are you talking about?
But bro, when it happened, that's something I always go back and listen to. Like Jesus said, they called me Sunday Stone. I make it rain.
Speaking of which, DJ Drama, where you from?
I think from
Philly.
Yeah,
Philly. Yeah, drama from Philly.
Philly.
I wanted
That's
to
how you got.
I wanted to
Uzi
get
Vert.
them gangster grills soon.
That's how you got Uzi Vert. Yeah.
But I mean, I thought it was, based out of Atlanta. I was wrong.
I mean,
No,
Gangsta
he came-
Grills was based out of Atlanta.
I think Cannon
was a college
was
student.
Cannon from Atlanta and
Oh,
Drama was
no,
from.
Cannon, both of them boys.
Okay,
both
okay.
of them
Okay.
from up-
Oh, I like holding my mic. That's why.
But the Gangsta Grill was definitely born in Atlanta. Like they couldn't have did that without Atlanta.
They couldn't did it without
Yeah,
Atlanta.
they couldn't have did that from Philly. They couldn't have did
That's
that.
what
I think they could know.
It came from Atlanta.
is what
And the
made
Gangsta Grill mixtape, everybody had to have one at that point.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta get me a Gangsta Grill.
Jeezy burned that, bro.
Yeah.
Jeezy, but what Meech and BMF did for Jeezy is solidify what Jeezy was saying. Honestly, I think Jeezy had that money like that, but to have that muscle,
Yeah.
Yes.
It makes a difference.
yeah, like even though you're off there, you still good
It
because
makes
your
a difference, bro.
affiliation. You feel what I'm saying? Like
It ain't what you
Jeezy,
know,
bro.
niggas. Who you know.
Jeezy
I
came
say
on
it all
hard,
the
bro.
time. I talk most shit. 'cause I
And
know
you know
I'm
what?
with.
Shouts out to the maturation of Jeezy and T.I. both. They came in both trapping. Now them boys on corporate America.
Listen,
The attitude come out every now and then when feeling disrespected. And I
From the
salute
and
corner
it's
them.
supposed to.
corner
And it's
office.
supposed to.
and it's supposed to.
And I
I
respect
gotta
them on
remind
that.
you, but it's
Yes.
supposed to.
Summer
Yes.
24, single as a dollar bill.
Yes.
I'm just
So
saying, like
what-
it's supposed to.
Well,
No,
I wish
facts.
we'd have got a Jeezy and a T.I. album together.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
I'm talking about
That'd
just
be
12 tracks.
That would have been phenomenal.
I'm talking about
That'd have been nice.
each one of them get
And
one
they-
song
they-
apiece.
They probably got it in the vault somewhere for real.
Like you
probably
said,
got it
they
in the vault.
homeboys. They probably
Yeah,
recorded
they
everything in the
probably
studio. or
got it
something.
in the vault.
Well, they gonna see this episode of CTS and they gonna put it out for the people.
Nah, we got the Dawn. They gonna look at it tonight. We got the Dawn.
They gonna
baby.
see the episode.
Oh, yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
We got the Dawn, baby. You don't sit at the back sitting over here. I just see that's T.I. right there. T.I. right there.
I don't know why.
It's the damn
Told you about
Dawn.
my cousin, man.
Yeah.
I look good and tilt,
It
man.
ain't he the first time.
Good and tilt,
It
man.
went over her head. Look at her.
He done said cousin 5 times.
So when I said T.I. is texting, like, why would you question?
T.I.'s not texting.
That's his cousin.
You just be lying.
Listen,
So you asked how long Atlanta got the chokehold. Do you think they have the biggest chokehold on music?
I think they got a chokehold on music, but the strain that by default LA and New York had, and by it being the two goats from representing those coasts, that's what I say default. Yeah, man, but everybody had the influence. Like I said, I remember Snoop had us with afros, Dickie suits, Chucks,
Yeah,
and hockey jerseys.
yeah.
I remember we was all wearing
Yeah.
Timbs. You know what I'm saying?
I still
And-
wear
and
tips.
I still remember, like, you know, the lingo, the shouty, the effect of the nightlife is like Atlanta raised the bar on the nightlife. Period. All before that,
Yeah, okay.
New York just
Yeah.
had the tunnel.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Right.
the tunnel was
Yeah.
grimy, dirty,
Yeah.
like
Basement.
hood rich. That just personifies what you could still be. It was kind of ignorant as you get older, but you can still see a cat worth $500,000 living in an apartment
Right.
because it was the lifestyle. And
Yeah.
it, you know, like,
But it's a condo downtown.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah. But there's some of the trap.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
you
yeah.
was
for
you was
real.
using the days,
Nah,
using
real
the
talk,
trends,
real
riding the
talk.
wave that you couldn't even see. That's why they call it the trap.
Okay.
How many times you
We
said
gotta
that's why
have
they
a
call it the
Florida
trap? Like,
talk.
but for oh man, like Atlanta just plays a major part. I don't know if I'm being biased, and I'm mostly an East Coast artist liking guy, but I know exactly what Atlanta has did for South
I know.
Carolina just because we next door.
Yeah.
You
I know what
understand what I'm
Atlanta's
saying?
just did for
Right,
music
right.
in general, bro.
Atlanta
Right.
changed music.
Every weekend.
Atlanta changed fashion.
That's what
That's
it's
what
like.
I'm saying. Y'all talking about music, like Atlanta
talking
changed
about
fashion,
Atlanta.
lifestyle, status. Like Real Housewives of Atlanta is there because of like the money is there. Granted, they do got a team: baseball, basketball, football, and we sharing with North Carolina and Charlotte thriving. God damn it, Columbia, wake
Solid
up!
vibe. Hey man, never, man. Columbia's ran by
USA.
oldest money. Man, but they gonna die off soon now.
They
You
got
gotta
it
understand they about to die off soon.
and their kids rapping the songs. word for
Yeah,
word,
they
and
love
you
us.
know.
They love us to death. So it's just a matter of time.
So you saying keep knocking at the
It's
door?
just a
Doug?
matter of time.
You
Listen,
got to keep knocking on
Keep
the
knocking
door.
at the door.
those old folks finna die, man.
Bro, he said they about to pass the
Yeah,
torch, man.
man.
They about to croak any minute, man.
They about to die, man.
Man, call their house
real.
right now. They probably in
No,
the
but
can
this-
right now.
Right.
Real talk, the ones that hate us for real, like they grandkids love us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Are we ready for that? As Columbia, are we ready for that?
We
Do
better
have-
get ready.
But no, what I'm saying is like it should be, and I'm not just saying this because my dog is here. I'm saying it because I know the grind he put in. I want him to be here because it's insight of what he knows. Somebody that's trying to get in, although it's different, it's still the same. They're not selling CDs out of the trunk of the car now. They're just saying download this.
Oh, that was
Somebody
the
should be there to be that guideline and say, hey, this is how you may need to tackle
This
this.
how you gonna have to go.
This is how
old
you may
school.
need to approach this.
Go old
Yeah,
school
the
with
gang
it.
owe me a check, Herc. I'm gonna get it.
No,
I'm gonna
they
get it.
owe you a check.
They
They owe you a
I'm
check.
gonna get it.
They owe you a check. Shout outs to all the shout outs to Rule. Shout outs to the Woodsman. Shout outs to the Colombians. Shout outs to Cola Boys. Shout outs to
Collard green.
Collard green,
Piezo.
Yeah.
Piezo,
People that
tall
really,
ass
really
black cat,
fat
Tracy,
rat to Cesar,
Piezo,
just guys
fat rat,
really who
yes.
really put the work in early.
And I just remember like seeing, I saw the difference of being in a showcase in Atlanta and seeing the showcase in Columbia, many showcases in Columbia because it's the backyard. The support isn't there. You have your squad,
Ain't nobody coming.
but they.
But we Columbia, man, it's they don't believe in you till somebody else do. That's always been the way.
That's always been.
Yeah, your
That's always
dogs might believe in you, but man,
That's,
And
Yeah.
it's sad. Like
It's
if,
the
if
truth.
you go away and then Atlanta starts hyping you up, Columbia falls in
oh
love with
man,
you.
listen.
yeah, you know you from the Met. Like, bro, I've been
Yeah.
there for 30 years. You just know.
Put the camera phone in your face.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, bro. I done
They
been
standing sitting next to you.
goofy here in the jeans out of town, bro. I have, bro. I have. You come back here and then they catch up to something that you tried to say a year and a half later. It's like, I'm burnt.
I'm tired at this point.
I did it. I had it. I got mad at it. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. You can have it. But nah, just the whole thing.
Nah.
What you thinking over there, Chris?
The comment that came in,
You got you bothered?
no, it don't have me bothered, but it does have me
Are they gonna do your
thinking.
taxes or something? Like, what's up? You got this distraught look on your face.
Question you ain't gotta ask me. I keep thinking about this song. I'm gonna get you. The comment he made. Remember in the beginning, you were talking
Talking
about
to the mic.
when the super bass era and how that super bass era did not take off like he said that wasn't it. He said 2000 was. But when the comment came in about Florida being the booty based music, sorry, that's why Atlanta's was like blending in with 69
it
Boys
was
and all
like,
that
like
stuff.
that booty bass was a spinoff of the booty music from Florida.
Right.
It
Yeah,
was.
so that was Jermaine Dupri.
But
Like
that was the impact
not
from
even
Luke,
just
though.
Jermaine though. Not even just Luke. He
Listen,
don't get his credit. either.
Luke is a whole episode by himself.
Yeah,
He
facts.
is.
Yeah.
I said that. I said we're going to talk about Florida again because Florida has a run. We'll talk about them later. But that's why I feel 95, 96 because I remember that music. But that really was that Florida time. You talking about in 99, 2000 when everybody was trying to be Southern. Everybody wanted to say shawty. Everybody wanted to talk all that.
That's all I was saying. I'm glad you came back to that. But go ahead on.
And then he leaned back. He just makes me sick.
No, you were making me sing smart. Go ahead.
But you're not.
Oh, don't start that. Anyways, Atlanta. I think they're the cause of a lot of what hip hop has been and what's gonna be. And I don't think they ever gonna release the chokehold they got. I just don't, because people now still think they got to go to Atlanta to make it.
Now that-
Like you don't even got to go to
that's
LA
a
no more for
different
music.
That
Right,
actually
For
makes sense.
music wise,
that changed everything.
that's what I'm saying. For music,
Yeah,
you either
that's
going to New York or you going to Atlanta.
Go-getters. They got a different
Yeah,
hustle
now
about
the
them.
New Yorkers coming to Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying. Like you coming to Atlanta
Coming to Atlanta.
for music. If you want to be in the film industry, you going to LA. But when you want to make it in music, you
And
coming
even
to
listen,
Atlanta.
Even now, if you want to be in the film industry, go to Atlanta.
You going to Atlanta.
Go
A
to
comment
Atlanta.
Especially
came in
didn't
that
my
makes
boy just open
sense.
his own studios down there?
Listen,
Didn't Tyler just do
listen,
that
if you
in Atlanta?
If you look,
Just saying.
if you look and Google, they probably in the last 5 years they shot more movies in Atlanta than they did in Hollywood.
I believe it.
I can believe that.
I believe it
believe
all day
that.
long.
Yeah.
I believe
A
it.
comment came in that said to that compared to Atlanta, Columbia is old money. Atlanta was hustlers.
That's
Yeah,
true. That's a
that's true.
fact.
That's
That's
true.
a fact.
I agree.
Columbia is
I agree.
old money. Like
It's a retirement state.
yeah.
South
Yeah,
Carolina's
And the people
retirement
that
state.
got the money, they old. They still feel like they felt.
They
They
about to
granddaddies felt, but they on their way.
Just saying, bro.
That's
They
all
on
I
their
got to
way.
say.
Y'all-
They on their way.
Don said they about to kick the bucket.
They on their way.
Don let the music hurt. They about to kick the bucket. Hurt. We can walk outside and trip up over
Those
jet.
about to be unalive. It's coming. We gonna have our moment.
On the live. That's what TikTok. You can't say.
Yeah,
Unalive.
unalive. We gotta say unalive.
All-
See,
But all
that
about
man be
you
knowing.
on the live later in a minute.
No, that's true. I mean, but it was like I said. Is it because of it was? It's so many attractions to aid it. We got the largest airport, the busiest airport in the world.
Who?
Atlanta.
That makes
Oh,
it-
I thought he
that
said
makes
me.
it-
Shouts out to Maynard Jackson for him passing to the black mayor. He got that. He got the Olympics here. You know what I'm saying? And you got these
Listen.
teams. You got Dominique, who's one of the most exciting players at the time. Like the Braves went from worst to first. Like Atlanta struck at the right
Pragmatics.
time and didn't let up.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah,
let up.
they
You know,
did.
so
They
but
ain't
like,
let up
And they're not supposed to.
they're not supposed
They're
to.
not supposed to.
They're not supposed to. And we going another way, but shouts out to Fat Joe. Fat Joe seen and said, "Bye, New York. I'm going to collaborate these Florida and these Atlanta cats."
Listen.
Listen.
Fat Joe always been a smart artist, man. He knew
Listen.
how to stay relevant.
Yes,
did.
yes.
I'm gonna
He
go
knew
fuck
how
with
to
Lil
stay
Jon
relevant.
for a minute. I'm
Yeah. He
just
knew how to stay relevant.
you gotta understand what it's
I'm saying from goals in the mouth, from close to the back, from slang to making it rain.
they even made the most fight music.
Who, Atlanta?
Yes.
Yeah, they made
There's
it
certain
most strong.
songs when when the DJ ready to go
Ooh,
home.
Throw it up.
There's three
Yeah.
songs
You play
that
them
come out of
songs- you play them songs
It's
today,
like-
it's gonna be some dead bodies.
It's a fight song.
The music always stop.
Like you
Soon
know
as
when the
they-
DJ ready to go
It's
home.
different today. You can't listen to them, some songs.
I ain't
You gonna
scared
hear
of no
nothing you
nigga. I ain't
buck.
scared
You
of
gonna
no
hear head busters.
Yeah.
You gonna hear who you with.
lights on.
You know what I'm saying? It's
tasers
like, all
going.
right, now it's time to let me.
Yeah.
Where my niggas at? Let's get ready.
If he throwing up a set and ain't your set, lights on.
Yeah. I mean, like, y'all don't forgot what 2 Chainz was Titty Boy.
Nah, I ain't
Y'all
forget
forget?
because I've been
Most-
doing
most-
this
most
daily.
underrated.
You think 2 Chainz?
Most underrated.
Why so?
Yeah, I think Luda dropped the ball on that.
Most
think Luda
underrated.
I'm saying why? So he wasn't nice when he was with DTP though.
Yes, he was.
Hey,
No, he was.
Yes, he
He
was.
couldn't catch a beat. He was like,
Hurt,
shit.
you ain't get him yet.
I got them guns.
he was.
Man, please.
That's 1 out of 90.
No. Listen,
Out
I'm
of
just saying.
90.
You say he
Hey,
couldn't.
boy, you got 2 Chainz fucked up.
I'm trying to tell you.
Tell me why he was not lyrical like that.
Because
Two-
I was
Chainz.
doing
and
it.
he was
like,
goofy
bruh.
too. He was goofy.
You got 2 Chainz fucked up. Hey, even when he was 10, man, he is Atlanta for real. Southside Atlanta. Yeah,
That's
2
what I'm
Chainz.
saying.
Like really, like
Okay.
the city fuck with that boy.
Not put me on. Let me know. But I'm
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
if I'm looking at him
But
on
lyrically,
TV.
even now, like lyrics,
He's the guy.
Put him
He's
in there.
up there now.
Lyrically,
Yeah.
you can even put Chainz up there. Like
He had to
he's
grow.
most underrated. Yeah, he had
But
to grow.
if he was working,
But
like,
every artist grew.
I got you. But if he was working
They
at
evolved.
Jesus, just took Young off. Titty Boy said, "I'm gonna change my whole name. I'm gonna go over here." If it was working, he'd have said Titty Boy too.
But we still know him as Diddy. It's just like
Well,
it's just
well,
like
no,
Diddy
it's-
and Puffy.
That's what I'm saying. He was going
I
to
didn't
the
think
he was
about
going
him.
to the next level, and Titty Boy wasn't marketable.
Ooh, y'all look good. Y'all look good. I like that.
And look, think about it. When he dropped that 2 Chainz album, he was out of here.
He was out of here. He was out of here.
What about when Pastor Troy asked the soldiers to go to war?
Are we ready?
Yeah, they
Well,
said.
look, Archie came out the pastor.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
man.
did.
Rest in
I'm
peace, Archie. man.
Archie came out the pastor.
And I like his We Ready a whole lot.
yeah.
Hold on, then y'all have Bubba Sparks down there too, right?
Bubba had a
Bubba
little run.
Georgia, he ain't ATL though.
Okay, but everybody gonna claim it.
Everybody
Yeah.
claiming it.
Oh, Georgia most of the Georgia.
Everybody gonna claim it.
Yeah,
Pastor
yeah.
Troy had a moment.
Yeah.
Well, it's this. Why don't pastor get mentioned?
I don't know.
Because he's from Augusta.
No, he's from Atlanta. He went to school in Augusta.
Mm.
When he was doing all that we read it,
Because he
was living
hey,
in Augusta,
listen,
going to
man,
school in
listen.
Augusta.
I fucks with Pastor.
But
okay?
he
Yeah,
born in Atlanta.
But Art, you know why he didn't list? You went against the tank, and the
Yeah,
tank
yeah,
shot your ass
see,
down.
yeah, yeah,
If
he
you
got-
went against P,
Pastor got
when P
blackballed.
was on
Yeah,
top.
Pastor got blackballed.
Blackball.
You-
His whole-
you
his
went
whole-
at P
Everybody
when P
think
was
they
on top.
soldiers. What's up? Let's go to
I
war.
mean, you listen to vice versa, boy. Pastor,
Listen,
Pastor had one with that one.
he
Vice
had-
versa still made me
he got
nervous. I
so
can't say
many.
that stuff.
he got so many.
My spirit ain't right.
Pastor got a few of them. Like, oh, this
No,
way.
no, no.
I'm just saying.
That's why he's still touring today.
Yeah,
He
he
is.
That's why he's still touring and still eating today. He gonna eat forever. All he got classics.
The hardest decision I got to make.
Pastor had
Oh, Pastor got the his, bro. But that was another one when that no more playing GA came up here. We thought it was the head, man. They had been playing that shit down there for 6 months. We 6 months behind the curve. You know what I mean?
I tell you
So
what,
that's
that
what's
boom
up.
boom room when that Joker say pop that man, listen,
Listen.
that's
listen.
a club.
Then he put out
classic. That's a hood
DSGB.
anthem.
Like
Yeah.
Pastor gets respect, but at the time he was
Show them
coming up,
you ain't scared.
you
of
went
him.
at the wrong person.
Yeah, and that ultimately I think blackballed him. But
Yeah.
even let me tell you something. Even now, I feel like it ain't enough guys that reach back to Pastor in the A, the new guys. Like Troy, one of them
Right.
ones.
He one of them ones.
John did.
Like, nah, that was way back. I'm
He
talking
did.
about now.
No, none of them doing it now.
Yeah,
Nah,
like,
but they don't reach back to P. They don't reach back to JD even.
P done got
They got
corny,
it. They got to
man.
deal with it. You think Peter got what?
Peter got
corny,
corny.
man.
P still got the
Now,
mobile
P my boy,
mindset.
like,
Shout out
I
to
ain't
mobile
gonna-
mindset.
No, P is there. P like that, but yeah, nobody want P on no track right now.
No, I'm talking about the business. Dear
Oh
Lord,
no, the business, the business.
Dear God, 60 years old to my I'm on the corner.
No.
No.
So like, yeah, Troy with the music, I think even I don't feel like I would think more people would be sampling Troy old because Troy got some old heat.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah,
That is shocking.
Yeah,
that they're
that
not
whole
sampling him.
album was crazy right there.
Yeah, that one right there.
That album was
Yeah.
crazy. And
All my
and he
niggas
produced-
above the law.
and he produced the whole thing himself.
Top 5 underrated.
Pastor.
Pastor for sure. 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
He can't. Is he too? He's
You
He
in
don't
this
get-
thing,
he
the two
he's
chains
underrated to
ridiculous.
me. I mean, I found out like tonight. Okay, how? Okay, I didn't know, but I just remember
See,
Titty Boy,
Hurt,
and I
Hurt
like
was listening to that New York rap back
Yes.
in the day. Hurt was listening
When-
to that New York rap
when
back
he
in the
was
day.
Titty Boy, I was on my East Coast. I'm still about East Coast.
Yeah, I
joint.
feel you.
He came back 2 Chainz.
You had to
I
pay
rock with
attention.
that.
You had to pay attention.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
had to pay
Like
better attention.
All I want for my birthday.
Is
that
it
was
me?
Hurt.
That's 2 Chainz.
Yeah,
That's two-
That's on the 2 Chainz album.
Give me that. Give me 2 Titty Boy songs.
Doing the daily.
I'm gonna tell you, a double bad boy.
I'm talking about, no,
I
that's
can't-
2 Chainz.
He was never a solo artist back then. When he was,
Yeah,
2
he was
Chainz.
still 2 Chainz.
Hey,
No, when he was Titty Boy, no, he
Cocaine
was Titty
Cowboy
Boy.
1 and 2 is Titty Boy, bro.
Okay.
Cocaine Cowboy 1 and 2, them mixtapes.
Facts.
That's Titty Boy.
Facts. Oh,
In my low boots,
the-
nigga.
the-
Come
the
on.
real university. The real university.
I'll just listen. Cocaine
like your
Cowboy
humble
1 and
face
2
when you
is
be
Titty
like,
Boy.
No,
I'm just
facts.
saying,
Facts.
I can give you,
See, know what
I
I
can give you
said?
Titty Boy,
I
bro,
Hurt
get you.
was listening to Wu-Tang.
all the time.
all day.
Hurt
Me
wasn't
too,
listening
but
to-
I'm just saying, I knew
All
about
time.
Titty though.
That's what I'm saying though. I didn't.
Nah, but you asked me underrated.
Yeah,
I
Hurt-
throw
Hurt
Titty in
wasn't-
there.
Yeah, Hurt wasn't them giving them a shot back then, so he don't know.
No,
You
I
don't know
listen to
catalog.
everything. I'm heavily influenced on my East Coast. Nas my guy. Y'all know this. I'm
We
strictly
know.
on that. But I know music. I remember 2 Chainz having that effect. Like Titty
Yeah,
Boy,
Titty Boy
because
didn't have
he
that
was in the
effect.
back.
Yeah,
That's,
he-
that,
yeah,
that,
he-
that's what I'm saying.
But why didn't he? A lot of people blame Luda. Said Luda kept him down.
I don't think his marketing
I mean,
was.
them. Yeah, it
Nobody
wasn't his
DTP
time yet.
made
It
as
just
big
wasn't
as
his time.
Luda.
It wasn't his time yet.
Wasn't his
It wasn't
time.
his time. He was developing. He was developing.
Yeah, but I
back
think if
then.
you'd put more behind him instead of putting upon I-20, we'd have heard about Luda a long time.
I-20.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Movie
If you would have gave Titty more,
get the trunk, tell the jump, I'll be right
you see what I'm saying? If you'd have gave Titty the attention you was giving I-20, because I-20 was on a few songs with him. If you put Titty on there, we'd have heard about him a long time ago. That's what I'm saying. You
I
Shauna.
They was yeah.
Right.
What happened to Sean?
Luda
Like,
was
what
like
happened
the
to
Atlanta's
Sean?
version of Diddy, not the party stuff, but careers were not lasting with Ludacris, except Luda's.
But it's hard to be signed to an artist, man.
You can-
Rick-
I mean,
think
and
Rick
then he
Ross
brought
is
out-
is the first artist that I seen kind of do it right.
Who?
Ross was the first.
Where all his people had hits.
They was right.
I'ma
But
say-
Gotti done took it to another.
Gotti's
level.
on a whole nother
I'm
level
Yeah,
now.
he
say,
is.
I'm gonna say,
Well, see, Luda dropped him when he brought out Chingy.
nah, I'm gonna say
Like-
50.
As an artist.
Disaster.
50 line his artists are good. G Unit had a successful hour. Buck had a successful hour. Gang had Yayo was locked up.
But they didn't have no runs though. They
Yeah, because as much as I like Lloyd
Gun-
Banks, his
Gunplay-
albums
dropped
weren't on
one
there.
Gunplay
album.
ain't got no run. Meek
No,
had
I ain't talking
Meek
about
had
no
an
Gunplay.
album. Meek had an album.
No, man, you crazy.
Meek
son.
had a few mixtapes
Meek-
in the album.
Why-
Yeah, a few mixtapes in the album.
I'm just saying, like, he got to run.
And then the song. Wale is underrated, bro.
Those is two
But he's
classic
not from
guys.
Atlanta, so we want to.
No, I'm just saying he's
Oh, yeah.
underrated, period.
Yeah,
Stally,
those two
Stally
classic
didn't
guys,
get his joint.
Stally didn't get his proper shine. I ain't think either. But like when I say like as far as an artist really putting their artist in position,
Oh, that's
Gotcha.
P all
Okay,
day.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That was P all day.
really putting their artist in position.
Okay,
That's
what you're
Master
saying.
P.
That's what you're saying.
You know
So-
something you just said that I just thought about? You don't see crews no more.
Nah,
Did we
we
just say that
live in.
outside?
I do. Yeah, we was,
Yeah,
me and her
you
was just
see,
talking about
like
that.
you just talking about them names. Like I'm
No.
thinking DTP, I can go through and name
Listen.
them. You start thinking about G Unit. You start thinking about
Nelly.
No Limit. You start thinking about the Saint Lunatics. There are no crews anymore.
Not even
in
the
music.
R&B.
Don't nobody want to be backup
No.
dancers. No
Nobody want to be backup dancers.
Nobody want to be
Everybody
backup
wanna be
dancers.
Everybody
Beyonce.
want to say. Everybody
Yeah.
want to be Beyonce.
Everybody want to be Beyonce, right?
Nobody wanna be
Nobody want to
The
be.
Lock's still together.
See, that's rare.
But that's old school.
But that
I had to
came,
think of one.
that came from that era.
That
That's
came
what I'm
from
saying.
We
that
ain't seeing
era.
none of that materialize
no.
today.
Everybody wants to be David Ruffin. You
Yeah.
don't have crews no more. And that might be why they-
Migos might be the last. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Migos.
No, because
Migos. Yeah, you're right.
before
That's it.
Buddy passed, they broke up. They
But
weren't all three
Migos-
together no more.
But
That was
Migos
the
don't
last
count.
of it. that
I'm
we
just
seen
saying,
a
like,
real
before-
impactful group.
Yeah.
Before he
Migos was a
he
group.
left for 40,
I'm
you know what I'm
talking
saying?
about
But that's
when
the
you
last
had
group.
crews.
Oh yeah.
The Migos weren't No Limit. The Migos weren't G Unit. I'm talking about when you had crews of people. The Virginia time, they didn't have a name, but Timberland, Missy, Genuine, Elite. That was a crew of people.
I think Gotti kind of got that now, and I think Dolph had that in Memphis too. I think Memphis it embodies a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
That boy got it.
Gotti is dominating
Yes, he's
TikTok.
dominating. Like he
Hey,
don't
listen.
get enough credit either.
Y'all better
Like,
understand.
Yeah, Gotti is producing some real high quality.
When he threw that
He's doing
shot
high
through your
quality
roll
business.
call out,
He
it was
just doing
everywhere.
like that. Like,
No,
yeah.
it's good. Memphis is.
Memphis
I'm glad
always
you-
been on though.
I'm glad you put 8 Ball MJG. Them the G's.
Yeah, yeah,
Them
yeah.
3-6 boys.
You know,
Yeah,
we didn't
3-6.
talk about them.
They
That's
got the
Atlanta.
most sampled music in hip hop.
Well,
That's
that's
3-6.
Memphis, but you hear
Yes,
about
man.
them with Atlanta stuff.
Yeah,
then.
3-6 had the most
Yeah.
impact. Like you also you
No, out of Memphis is 3-6.
Oh, my
Tear the
God.
club
Yeah.
up.
I'm
Oh,
telling you.
yeah, that's-
And that was way.
That was way
that
back.
was way back.
yeah.
before the crunk music.
Yeah.
3-6 had a whole crew. It was like 8 billion of them. I don't know how we got down to 3, but it was a bunch of them.
Hey, man, listen. I mean, my just like the even Wu-Tang. You know, then
There's
you
a million of
had
them too.
Death Row. You had Bad Boy.
You did.
You had
It's so deaf.
Yeah, you had so there aren't any crews. honestly.
That's why I
yeah.
think when you mentioned to me, you said in 2006, do you think they would have booed? Back then, you had crews of people that was out there. It was like a real thing. It was serious. It was 5 mics. It was the source. It was all of that. It was the basement. It was things you had to prove yourself on. You just got to be TikTok famous now.
Yeah.
You just got to go viral.
Yeah, it ain't hard.
Technology
It ain't
kind of
hard.
fucked it up with it.
People rather do it themselves.
The
They don't
last
even-
BET Awards we just had,
I ain't even watch that
BET
shit.
had
was
more.
the worst ever.
It was the worst ever.
So trash.
BET
didn't
had
even
more
watch that shit.
influencers than they had celebrities, and it was disgusting. And I'm not saying
Nah.
influencers ain't great, but music has shifted. When it's how many times you can go viral versus 5 mics versus your lyrics.
Yeah.
It's a monster. It's
Yeah,
nasty.
the celebrity has shifted. Like
It
anybody
has.
can be a celebrity.
Anybody. It's
make
not.
stupid people celebrities.
I agree.
And we,
We saw this coming with Beetlejuice though. The little
Yeah.
not the actual movie Beetlejuice. You know, my man used to make the beans off of the big Popeyes. We saw him with the
Oh.
guy who got him. He
Oh,
came
yeah.
in too.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
start
yeah,
to see
yeah,
this
yeah,
over and
look.
over. Like
right, you right.
the hits were the hits. You like,
Right.
whoa, I don't get it. But just getting that attention, somebody just keyed in and said, "Yo, we're gonna sit here. We're gonna
Yeah.
put $1 on that too."
You think
Because you
Soulja
gotta
Boy the reason
understand,
going
right?
viral became a big thing?
You gotta understand.
Of course,
we don't
Soulja
watch
Boy is
TV
big.
no
Yeah,
more.
we don't
too
watch
much.
TV,
Like,
no.
We don't.
This is our
We watch
TV.
apps. Yeah.
It's
This
our
is
TV.
So what's popping here is
It's what's
And-
going on.
yeah.
And you
'Cause
can't
you
knock
could-
nobody else but want to make
you
that
couldn't.
they go.
You'll never
'Cause they
see a
getting rich off
Rhapsody in
of
the
it.
basement. You'll never see a basement situation no more when people go in and they
Yeah,
freestyle.
yeah. We about to bring it back. We gonna start taking one album a
What we
week.
doing on TikTok?
No, got a whole audience watching this right here. What you talking about? We have influence.
It's just it's just crazy. So your Mount Rushmore, we already said that. Y'all already got the Mount Rushmore.
Well, if Mount Rushmore was only 4.
I know.
So
we
yeah,
just gonna stick to just
I mean,
artists or
what you asking?
influencers. Biggest
No,
influence.
I don't want to go
no,
influencers. I'm so sick of influencers.
You talking about influencers or influences that came out?
Influences.
Okay, so
okay,
like you talking about T.I.'s influence, Jeezy's influence. That's what you
T.I.
talking
had
about,
a
right?
Massive
Yeah.
influence on Atlanta rap.
in this hip hop thing. So
Out of Atlanta.
and if a group is one.
That's what I'm saying. But you talking about out of Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we gonna let the guests go first. You want to go last? That's what you want to do?
I'm
Is that what you want to do?
I'm already quit.
What we talking about?
The biggest influences, the biggest artists that have the influence on Atlanta. We got our favorite. But I'm talking
Oh,
about
the most influential artist from Atlanta.
Right.
Yes.
That's what man, I had to dig. Do I dig back? Cause
Jeezy.
okay, I can definitely say Jeezy Tip. I gotta say Jeezy and Tip.
I
Right.
agree.
I even
That's
gotta
one
say
and two.
Gucci. I even gotta say Gucci.
See, and I give you
I
Gucci
even
all day.
gotta say Gucci.
Yep.
But
Who's gonna be number 4?
right, number 4, I'm gonna say listen, Future.
I ain't even mad at
And
that.
when I say
When you say influence,
influential today, if you
Yeah.
listen, Future, and I gotta put Thug in there too, as an honorary. Because if you listen to the game, it's more Futures and Thugs out here than anything. More Tips and Jeezys. You hear these kids trying to sound like Future,
It's their turn now, though.
or right? It's their turn. They want to hear. They want to sound like Future. I thought.
I'm going LaFace.
he,
Organized noise.
he picked the whole album. he picked the whole record
But
company.
I was wondering when you said artists.
Because that's what I said. Like,
See, hurt.
Yeah, you said artist though. If that's
When
the
you
case,
said artists, because I was
Okay,
thinking why
then
we
So
didn't
So
mention
Death is
Usher,
in there.
'cause Usher is a
we'll
massive.
keep them all.
Yeah,
I mean,
see, I was on some.
You
rap
some
shit.
rap,
okay,
yeah.
y'all said we said artists.
Go
No,
LaFace.
go ahead. LaFace,
No,
Organized
my fault.
Noise. No, go ahead.
Babyface. Fucking with me.
All right.
L.A. Reid. Nah.
no.
Pebbles.
Okay, we're gonna take it to a Pebbles. We're gonna take that back. Let's like us. I gotta go like Organized Noise. They're not a label. That's like Track Masters.
Production group.
Jermaine Dupri, of course.
Yeah.
He's a
So
massive
Def.
influence, So Def.
Cass and Tip. That's it. That's my Mount Rushmore
Of influences.
of influences. Yeah.
I like what you put artists in there. I would have put Usher in there because Usher was a massive
Oh, I
influence.
forgot about us.
I mean, that's a good answer.
I like
hip
that.
hop though, right?
Going all the way
I thought we
around.
went rap. I just named all
Try
the
to throw it in
rappers.
there.
I just
Even the
named all
guest
the
said it.
rappers.
Okay, let me go back and do mine.
I would give you JD because JD brought a lot of groups. When I do JD,
I can't take nobody else.
I can encompass Escape and all of that in there. I would say T.I. T.I. was a major one.
And Jeezy. And either Jeezy or Gucci, like the guest said.
Got Lil Jon.
Lil Jon was
Lil
definitely a
Jon.
huge influence with crunk
See,
music.
that's just.
Yeah.
It's not. Basically, it's just too many to have on a Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore.
Atlanta
It's
got
just-
they-
It's
That's why it's called a Mount Rushmore. So that's the thing. Y'all letting everybody in the Hall of Fame. Everybody, I need 4.
Participation awards.
Yeah, this ain't
I
because you
mean,
was on the team.
Yeah. See, I was thinking you was talking more
Rapping.
the hip hop, rap type. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with mine.
Yeah, we had the same list. I'll stick with mine.
I had to say, who was it? Who was it again?
You
It was
forgot.
T.I.,
Jeezy, Tip,
Jeezy,
Gucci,
Gucci,
and Future.
and Future, and honorable mention Thug.
Yeah,
All right, can't go wrong.
yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Well, I appreciate all of y'all. We are an hour and 20 minutes in.
Oh, this was a great episode.
It was a good one.
Great
It was
combo.
a great conversation.
Thank y'all for having me.
What else you got going on, Don? What you doing
Hey
these days?
man, hey Color Wars. You know, we are True for Columbia. You know, when you see that Color Wars, just know that's the Don. My brother JK, my brother T West. Yeah,
Shouts out to T West,
yeah,
District 1 product.
yeah, real District 1 product. We all real District 1, real Metro certified.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Turk. Y'all don't know. I mean, y'all don't know about that Metro certified, man.
My dog Don was one of the first ones to buy the shirt. He said, "What it stand for?" I said,
Nigga, I
"What
still
the
got all-
organization."
Still got my oversized T-shirt
My
there.
dog said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna put them on." We went out there, my man. We had so many shirts sold. So when I started saying, my dog, I said, "Bro, I can't sell it to you at the same price." And Don was just repping it because he said it was something that it was bigger than just that individual. The world is ours was on the back, but yeah, man, the barcode made it official, man. For real. Shout out to Metro Certified. Now they hinted on the radio, Metro Certified. I was like,
You need to bring it back,
You
Hurt.
didn't get your coin. Eh?
No,
You didn't coin it?
no. What else you got going on, Don?
Hurt kicking it with Daz now. He ain't Metro. Hey, we
Tell
done
him
did
again,
that.
bro. Tell him
Yeah.
again, bro.
My boy kicking it with Daz.
Yeah, we kicking with dads, man.
Yeah.
What else we got going
But,
on, Chris?
Shit, you gonna be back next
Oh
Wednesday?
man, I'm thinking about putting a little EP out, man. Get a folk a little,
Don't
you know,
tease us.
yeah, throw something at them, you know.
Can we get an intro to this? Can we get an intro to?
Oh, absolutely. You know that. Hey,
Y'all heard him now.
That's still sharp.
Y'all-
I
listen.
still got it. I ain't never lost it. It's still sharp. It's right here.
Listen,
Hold up.
You know.
Tell him to kick it 16 there.
Hey, this ain't a rap podcast,
I'm
man.
just telling you, bro. This is telling him to kick it
Yeah,
16.
man.
He said, "I'm from Atlanta too."
This thing here, I
You
just
can't let him down, Don. They can't erase who we were, Don. No, but tell us about that. When you think about dropping that?
Top of the year.
Oh,
Top of the year.
new year, new deal.
Top of the year. Yeah, top of the year, man. Top of the year. Give him a little something.
you have something to look
Give 'em
forward
a little
to.
something, you know. The game done shifted, man. It's a little easier now. Like I was out there getting in the grind with it.
Right.
man.
I remember.
Out the mud. Like,
Right.
boy, the only way to get this out is beat your feet. Boy,
Yeah.
you couldn't sit behind that computer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a little something for him.
Oh, that's your favorite line, ain't it? Get from behind that computer and get out on the
Yeah.
ground.
Beat your
Boots
feet.
Don, tell you,
on.
listen, you go
Man,
put
that's what we
This
came
during the
up
time
on.
you go put your fly out about your party.
Yeah.
5 flyers on the ground.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts.
Because the other promoters done threw them down,
Like,
bro.
man, get this out
And
the
you
way.
were bumping to the same people because everybody got somewhat division.
But
you know what I'm saying?
everything gonna be cracking.
Yeah.
Everything gonna be
Everything
cracking.
be cracking,
Your
bro.
spot, my spot, his spot. Everything gonna be cracking.
Yeah.
So last
Good on
question I
this.
asked before everybody go, I'll ask the three of y'all.
Three of
What
us.
would it take to revitalize Columbia's nightlife?
What will it take to revitalize, man? Hey,
I won't even say nightlife. I just want to say Columbia. I just want to say
Well,
It's
Columbia.
the
okay, so
city,
what do
it's
you
the
what do you
city,
think
it's the
killed
city.
the nightlife?
the feds.
The feds. and it sounds contradictory. But
Hey.
like I said, I remember driving. I was telling him last
Those
time, yo.
boys ran the clubs at one
I
time.
remember, bro. I remember the names. I'm not naming them.
Don't.
The
but
feds.
we
Everything
know
was cracking.
It's
Bunch
everything
of money
was
around
cracked.
here. Yeah.
Women didn't have to
Yeah.
pay for drinks.
Man, it was going down.
Women
we
didn't
were
have to pay
busting the
for drinks.
sleeves open. You hear
For
me?
real.
Yeah, we were busting the sleeves
Even
open.
if you
We had
wasn't
no
on
bottle.
like that, you was affiliated. The spot was on like that. For real.
yeah.
Like,
Everybody was getting real money.
everybody's getting money.
Now
Yeah.
women buying sections.
And it was
Yeah,
cruise.
But see, that's the problem.
Things
It's
has
too many
changed.
stations, too many camera
Like,
phones.
hey, like my young nigga Hot say, things change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it don't flip. I think, and I think just, I don't even want to go with that same old because we've been saying like unity. I think the insecurity of certain individuals.
Ooh, hurt.
I'm hitting below the belt. They can't
Ooh,
kick
that,
my
but
ass.
no, that's yeah.
Like I'm so secure in what I do that I don't even care what you do. Like if I'm McDonald's, I know I got the sauce. You Burger King, you got the charbroil. You Wendy's, you got the nice sign and logo with the red haired girl. But whatever it takes to separate us, I'm gonna stand on what I stand on. So
Yeah.
like offering somebody to come into your platform because they do something you don't do and they're good at it, You should never be
Yeah, that's
afraid of that. That's the only way you can get ahead. But I think the insecurity of I can't tell this person, and people just the pole jocking. I don't care who you not. Don't drop names with me, man. I probably don't like them.
I don't.
I probably don't deal with them. No, because you don't know what the last
Nah.
encounter with that person was.
Right.
People just drop
People
names,
drop names and they
not
might
knowing this cat
get you
owes
all the
somebody
way out the
30,000.
game.
Yeah.
You talking too much.
Yeah, man, be secure,
Talking too
man,
much.
and,
There
and
you go.
going in on your own too,
There
man.
you
Don't
go.
crawl
There
in
you
that
go.
room, man.
There you go.
I think when
Like-
everybody's secure in their bag, they can offer everybody else to the bag. But everybody going after the same bag is just oversaturated. It's sad.
Yeah.
That's
That's
my
truth.
We trying to travel each other to get it. Like,
Well, there it is, Chris.
That's it.
Did you
No,
like
shit,
your
ask
answer?
everybody.
International
Ask
Authentics,
so.
man. International Authentics. Y'all, Facebook, Instagram, International Authentics. Come shop with me. Got
Shop
that
my
gear.
dog.
Got that gear. Yeah, that real. Atlanta taught me something.
Hey,
That plug from
my
Dubai.
dog might be in Dubai. My dog might be in Philadelphia. You might see the Don in
Everywhere.
Mexico, and he got them toes out. I said he having fun.
Oh, man,
One
I'm
minute
gonna
T
live.
would be sitting
Better
at
I'ma
Truth,
live.
the next minute he gonna be on a boat in Jamaica.
Hey, I
You be
mean,
like,
boy, it
what?
might be just like that for real.
Word.
Right.
And he gonna pick up. You call him. I'm in Dubai right now, bro. What's going on? Bro, hang up. I ain't even know you got shit. Metro shit. Hang up. It's cool, man. You never forgot.
Gotta live.
But what y'all think is gonna take for the
You gotta get
Ask me,
City
ask
of
the
Columbus.
question.
put down the phone and get rid of all these sections. Section
Oh
code just
man,
killed
the
it, bro.
Texas killed the club.
It killed like nobody wants to dance anywhere. Everybody has to
It's
have a seat.
watch party.
It's a watch party, and
Yeah,
everybody
you ain't lying
you
about
watching.
that.
Girls are watching other girls while niggas are watching girls smoke hookah, and everybody's putting it on their phone for
But
everybody.
y'all talking about
who-
just the nightlife.
yeah.
Oh, I was talking about the city overall. Okay.
No,
I
well,
agree
she
with
said
that.
nightlife.
I
Okay.
said
Hey, the
nightlife.
city, we got to get a hold of these youngsters somehow, boy.
We trying to, like you said,
I mean,
but in
they just
the,
kick it with that.
in the city though, it's, like you
Yeah.
said, it's a unity.
Now, you talking
Man.
about these youngsters, even though the feds killed it. You know, these youngsters right now, the hustle that's in some of these kids, there's a lot of money in these young folks right now.
Oh,
These
yeah,
young
absolutely.
folks are pushing
Oh, that's crypto.
money.
Scamming at the
No,
all time.
Oh,
these
man.
young folks are hair, nails, lashes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no,
everything.
facts,
Oh, yeah,
facts.
doing
These
that, they're doing
kids
that,
are
yeah.
exchanging services.
They also just pulling out of the gun, scared to get in a real fight.
Well, I mean, they're gonna shoot.
I'm
But-
just saying. So
There is money
They just
in
wait for the old
Columbia.
niggas
It's
up.
just not being pushed through the city and the nightlife like it should.
It's just not enough guidance, not enough people willing to listen.
I agree.
Say it again.
there it is.
Yeah,
Told you.
not enough guidance, not enough people willing to listen.
Because these kids making so much money, they're not taking jobs at Wendy's and all that no more. These kids are cranking out money on their own. And
It's
I ain't
like
talking
$19
crypto,
at
they
McDonald's now,
making
right?
money.
$19 an hour at McDonald's right now, right?
What?
No, I'm saying, is it like?
I don't- I mean, I don't know.
I remember they had it out there. Like,
I know Chick-fil-A starts you at 15.
they got to get you up in there because it's something got to attract you because the phone's in your face.
That's
You
all.
see somebody on Instagram saying that they made 2,100 last night. You like,
Oh man,
Well, but it's happening.
Right.
I'm so glad to be raised when I was raised, man. This man, that
Yeah,
man, that's pressure.
it's too much
It is
pressure.
pressure.
It's
But
too much
these
pressure.
jobs have competition. You talking about $15 at Chick-fil-A. My child had a job at a place in Sand Hill and quit in 2 days because she makes more money lashing in 1 day than she did going in that people's business and working and taking out taxes. That chick was cranking out.
She pays her taxes though, right?
You better understand.
yeah, you weren't supposed to say that on
I'm
camera.
about to say she pays her taxes though.
She's
You weren't
good.
supposed- no, you weren't supposed to say that on
She
camera.
underage. But when you're going out here working at these people's jobs and you're getting your check, you don't work 40 hours and your check is only like $200-300 and you can go home and make that in a day, lashing, braiding. These girls are doing nails out of their house. They're getting certificates. They're getting certified. They're doing a lot of great things and they are pushing their stuff through that phone right there. Going on Instagram, there's a page with these young folks. We not on it, but it says best this in
Well,
Columbia,
they said
best
young
that.
folks.
And thousands are coming out of that. It is amazing the money these kids pushing through right now, and they hustle it.
But how are we gonna do that? Because Don said we got to get on to the kids. You saying these kids making money, so we're about to be out the way. What do you think our approach should be to them?
Come to kicking it with
I'm gonna
dance.
tell you the God's
Say it
honest
again,
truth.
Ann. Say it again, Ann. Thank you for the. I'm throwing a lob.
Yeah.
I got you.
They're not gonna kick it with dads and start
I
putting your
got
money in the system.
I got you.
But I think we're gonna have to stop down in what they like because this mumble music that we don't like, they love it. They back it. We can't stand it, but that's their
That's
stuff.
what got them sliding
It did.
Listen,
and shooting up everything in the Northeast.
that's-
Sounded like Afghanistan.
I just
It do. Neighborhood alert going all
Hey,
out
none of
that
that
night.
wasn't going on in the Northeast when we was jit.
No,
nothing.
that was all over the Monticello. Wait.
Nah.
All over Beltline.
Nah, that was all the Irmo. That was the Irmo.
What?
That was an Irmo, bro. Irmo.
We do have to figure out how to reach this youth right now because there's still money out there. They just not pouring it back.
Well, we know it's through the music for one. We know it's through the culture. My dog said
Yeah,
he got
music
a.
is the biggest influence probably in the world, man.
I agree.
And when can we expect
It
that,
all
that
is.
EP?
So
Beginning of the year?
top of the year, man. Top of the year, we coming, man.
Okay, where can we shop with you at?
International Authentics, Facebook, Instagram. International Authentics, man, because I'm so international with it. You hear me? So international with it. You hear me?
We going out on that note right there.
So we've already talked about Atlanta. Last week we did New Orleans. Since we down in the South, we're gonna knock it into Florida come next week.
Sticking on the music?
We sticking on the music. Ride this train on out. Florida had a moment.
Florida ain't gonna be that long, man. It's all gonna be the Uncle Luke.
I still ain't Florida.
You think Uncle Luke's only Florida?
I'm just saying.
No,
Without Uncle Luke, there is no
Ain't
Florida.
no Florida without Luke.
That's what I'm saying. Without Uncle Luke, there ain't no Florida. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no Florida without Luke, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Trick Daddy
That's-
Dollars.
Luke,
Luke. That's how
And
Luke.
he
Yeah.
came with Luke. You were
Luke.
because he was on Scarred.
Trina.
Yeah, Luke
Trina.
bought us trick that.
Luke.
Man.
He
JT
did.
money.
JT money.
Underrated.
Luke.
69.
Oh,
man,
man,
listen.
yeah.
Luke.
Alright.
All of this,
Oh,
all of this
Florida
comes
got
from
a
what
mama.
Luke did. We got parental advisory on
Luke is
albums
a real J.
because of Luke.
Going
Yeah,
down
that's why
the
that
drain,
album say
child.
parental advisory. Luke went to court for that.
Yeah.
Show
Because
did.
of
We'll
Luke.
say what the fuck we want to say.
We gonna say that for next week.
So
Say that for
next week, we're talking Florida. Any Biden words? Anything y'all gonna say before we go?
Oh yeah, don't forget to register to vote. All jokes. Every show
Please
until go
register
to vote
to
because
vote.
Trump is the reason they're shooting in the Northeast.
And Kamala gonna be the reason they gonna shoot some more.
Bye bye,
Register to vote. It takes 2 minutes. Y'all have a great night. This man said Trump is the reason why my neighborhood.
It is. This nigga passed laws.
Read.
Shoot him up. Shoot him up. Run.
End it.